Just a heads up, because the monetization is on and I wasn't sure how to actually turn off rolling ads. I had it set to 30-minute intervals. I can kind of use this as a test to see what kind of ads are showing. I had some time to go into Google AdSense earlier, and you can kind of just toggle off groups of topics. So I hit a bunch of obvious ones: politics, religion, supplements, stuff like that. Whoops. Give a little look around the scene real quick. There's a few people over at Operation Inflation, maybe like a dozen or so. I mean, it's still kind of rainy here, so I wasn't expecting a large crowd, even for a Friday. Oh, there's a tent over here now. Whoops.
Yeah, ground zero is over there by Maple.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, it's chill. There's no music playing or anything. There's usually some kind of PA system chained to this pole here. Just a few people. A few people on the line. Memorial. Now there's this tent. Give me a few moments. Do me another favor, tuck that back in my bag for me, please. Awesome, thanks. Yeah. Sweet. Yes, there is definitely a very mellow feel to what the scene is right now. I mean, there's like more people over here than there are over here. You know, with the temporary restraining order in place, it will hopefully just be very, very uneventful. Yeah, it honestly, it just stopped raining down here. I'd been watching it before I left the house. I wasn't sure what the weather was going to be like. I dressed for any occasion, fortunately.
The new tent up.
Yeah, let's
legally maneuvered so it's accessible for the food traffic.
Let's go take a look at that real quick.
Sure.
Traffic cones around the memorial. I like your tent. Can I see it?
Of course, yeah, come on in. It's a memorial. for all the folks who have died in custody.
So this is just in addition to over there by the pavilion, right?
This was intended to be like a guerrilla installation over at the Portland Light Festival, but they saw us starting to set up and kicked us out. So then we were like, well, we'll just come to ICE instead.
Yeah. So this is just for today, or you're going to be down here as long as the festival's going on?
Today and tomorrow for sure.
Do they make you break it down?
I don't know if they're planning to set it up on Sunday also.
So you do have to break it down every night then? Yeah. Close up with your QR code.
The good effect too is just the whole like a horizontal upward. Seeing all of the butterflies.
It's hard to get all in the frame.
Right? Or even literally just instead of doing it this way, doing it this way.
Feel free to come on. You don't have to stand in the rain.
It's not raining.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's stopping for now, for sure.
For a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Nice little break.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So apparently, I'm sure you all heard that they were going to have their display set up at the Portland Light Festival, but they denied them. I'm going to go mute for just a few minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Give me just a few more moments. Sorry about that.
We're just touching on a couple like personal things in the background that have different process on that.
It is very uneventful down here. I could probably move out of narrating his stream. I'll stand her on this side. We can't have the same angle anyways. Yeah, it's kind of back to its typical, oh shit, you know what? I just realized something. Can you still hear it on mic? I didn't have my microphones plugged in. I just realized that. Can I get a mic check? 1, 2. Sweet, thanks. Did the audio change quality by chance?
I didn't even know I was going to say that. I just said that.
You feral cat? How you doing? It is just stopping raining. It's still kind of early too, you know? Just a heads up, I know there's not a whole lot of people in the channel at the moment. But I did turn on monetization, but I didn't see how to not have rolling ads in my stream. I'll try to figure that out, or if I can't change that, I'll just make it as few as possible. But I'm going to use this as like a test to see what kind of ads are showing. If anyone sees anything disagreeable, let me know what it was, and I'll go back and check. I did change a few settings in AdSense before I set it all up. It's the protest tour bus. Anybody that's interested. $35R.
Yeah, no, like telling, I'm surprised you left that. I only left it as if I came out pretty quick. Like once you got to the point where she basically doesn't let people have all the things. I know it's just about kind of waiting for that.
Yeah, I don't really know who's who. There's some people that are covered up. Only one inflatable. Forgot I was tethered. No worries. Should have brought a soda. Some snacks. What's going on? Pretty chill down here.
Yeah. They only do stuff if they have numbers. Like that ground zero, he's a dangerous one because he holds mace in his hand and walks around the crowd all masked up, putting his camera up with his faces looking for confrontation with a weapon.
Yeah, I was kind of considering.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Finally, the rain stopped at the time.
Yeah. Cleared up for you.
So what do you think tomorrow will be like?
I think tomorrow's gonna be like or actually, I heard rumors that there might be a march or something. Maybe not.
Tomorrow?
Usually Friday is just a little bit difficult than Saturday.
Yeah. There's also the theory that because of that people don't come down for that confrontation.
Well, I think kind of the opposite is that I think a lot of people don't show up because it depends on the type of person.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of people, just like regular people that don't show up because they think that there's some kind of threat. They don't.
I don't show up. I usually don't show up before 10 o'clock anyway because I don't people early.
Yeah.
And I got 2 kids, 2 adult kids in the city. They came down once, and they're of protected class. And so they like that was on.
Yeah.
And it was early on, and it wasn't like cohesion with protesters so much, like defending each other kind of thing.
They're coming out.
So
Hey. Hey, do we know what day that TRO expires?
I believe Sunday.
Like, do we have a time on it? No. If it was 2 weeks, it would only make sense that it would extend past Sunday because it was Sunday that the last day of the gassing was.
I Googled it, and so it's AI Google answer.
Okay, yeah.
And I believe it was this Sunday. So take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, if anybody knows any specifics on that, you can put that in chat. I'd appreciate it.
You guys graduate high school yet?
It's going all right. Things are all right. The rain stopped. They just let a van out of the gate. He is just roasting them. Can you hear him? I don't know how well the audio from his megaphone's coming through. So in that video when I got mad back in October, you can hear him saying, "You're crossing the entire neighborhood. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Yeah, that's the same voice. I know it. I've watched that video so many times, anyways.
I can't think of the name. Look at you.
I hope everyone out there is doing well. Oh, that's. Are you using pronouns? Okay. Just want to be sure.
It's kind of hard because someone it's all unfortunate. Hello, you and that lady that was standing there. I've seen her before twice.
Like, well, I was.
She was like weird.
Don't go eating on those protesters tonight. You need a good night's sleep. Eat your chicken soup. It's raining out. You'll catch a cold.
They can't get wet. No belts.
Yeah, they're still hanging out there with the courtyard.
It is Friday the 13th. I wonder if that's why there's not such a big crowd. Maybe there's a lot of suspicious, or no, I'm sorry, superstitious beliefs out there. Oh, Kelly, you're good. We just look forward to moving forward, you know? I don't like drama either. I've had a couple of black cats growing up. I haven't had any pets in quite a long time, but I think I'm equally a cat and a dog person. My black cat, of course, they named it Spooky. Then we had a tiger striped cat. His name was Gizmo. Of course, this is back in the 80s, so. Yeah, I like watching cat videos. Cat videos are alright. Dog videos are good. Any animal videos. I particularly like squirrels. Where I used to live, I was feeding the squirrels in the backyard. We had a garden. And to keep them from rooting in the garden, I used to sprinkle sunflower seeds throughout the yard. And it just, let squirrels do what squirrels do. Root through the grass. There's a Friday the 13th next month too. This was a Friday the 13th next month too.
Yes, it is.
Double whammy.
Who do we have in chat?
There's a few people. Bumble, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly girl.
Got Cat. Mari. John.
Mari. Bumble. Hey, Bumble. Mari. Katu. Zanula. Hey.
Yes, some Riggs.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, it's my stream. Where's my fan club?
Well, they saw my sexy leg.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Who's
Next month. No, it's a month away. It's a month away. But
happy unbirthday.
how you doing?
Hey, John. Hey, buddy.
Won't believe. Thank you.
Skater fiend.
I was just being sarcastic.
Can you see any night here at all? There's that ground zero, and I don't know if there was somebody with them. I couldn't tell. It kind of disappeared. So,
I mean, I don't see that person now. I don't think.
There he is, right by the stream. He's talking.
Okay.
The guy with the red hair. He's just think he's like a planter. People think he's a planter or something. I think he's just strange. He says weird things, weird sexual things.
Well, you just talked him off. Yes, I did. Which, on that note, I don't know how to turn off rolling ads during a live stream. If there's a way, I'll figure it out. But I was just kind of sort of setting it all up before I left the house today. But I can use this as a test. If anyone sees any ads that are disagreeable, let me know. I went into AdSense earlier, and I was able to like toggle off groups of topics like religion, politics, things like that. So yeah, just let me know if you see anything crazy. And again, I'll try to get that turned off. But this is what I'm thinking. If you're gonna be leaving Minnesota, are they moving them other places, or are they going to put them back like here?
It would make more sense here. There is the border guard agency recruiting a lot in like Texas, Florida, and a bunch of other places. So they might be going there. I don't know if they're going to do it yet, but I'm thinking Trump is maybe wanting to force an issue of like putting it into Texas and getting either A, getting everybody in Texas behind him, or B, fucking up and losing Texas. Because maybe like in Texas, if protesters showed up, maybe Proud Boys or more open carry showed up. So possibly there, possibly some, might be equally distributed between like us and everyone else. It doesn't make sense because there's nothing for anybody to catch. There's like 2 million undocumented just in Texas. There's only like 80,000 here in all of Oregon.
Just a heads up on the ads. I did set it manually to like 30 minutes. That was the max amount of time. So at least there won't be many.
Is that okay? I'm going into the back of person who's serving the protester. Like seriously, Colorado appears in the FC list. What are they fucking FC, guys? I don't have a state. Appears on the FC list. It's fucking FC. You're also calling now, but I would have put out. Come on, yes or no? That's pretty fucking pathetic. There's a song. What do you expect from a guy to act conduct?
Flooring.
So you probably didn't catch that either, but Shane Ground Zero skid mark went up to a child rape victim last night and then taunted them with the object used to rape them. Scumbag. Fucking scumbag.
How would he know? How would he know?
I don't know. I think the original person mentioned it or he got got.
Whose screen was that? So that happened like because I hopped in there like right when he was ending. Yeah.
And he got called on it. He's like, no, I'm not doing that, because he actually doubled down at they get caught in their bullshit, and rather than apologizing or saying, oh, I didn't see that.
Well, I mean, like he's screaming what he's doing. I mean, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, guess what?
I'm gonna go visit the memorial real quick too.
All right.
You will show from person change or Boycotts? You will feel from the protester? Because as long as that is doing it, it's okay, right? As long as that is doing it, it's okay, right? As long as that is doing it, it's okay, right? As long as ICE is doing the stuff, right? As long as do you think ICE makes mistakes? Or is ICE, everything ICE do okay? Do you think ICE, do you think you're pretty, were they terrorists?
Kelly, what was reported? I must have missed something. Oh, got it.
Attention, this is the Federal Protective Service. Individuals in this gathering area are violating federal law by engaging in activities that have caused physical damage to federal property, assaulting federal officers, or targeting officers with projectiles or dangerous objects. You are ordered to depart the area immediately by proceeding north Moody Avenue and east on Bancroft Street towards Bond Avenue. Be advised, any individual who engages in imminently dangerous behavior or actions directed at federal law enforcement officers or others may be subject to the use of chemical or impact conditions in addition to detention or arrest as authorized by law.
Yeah, they're sitting there saying that they're gonna, in their message they'll use chemical munitions. They only really play those messages when they're coming and going through the gate anyways. Unless they're trying to make some kind of a scene for some reason. So I'm considering doing live streams from the house throughout the week.
And quite frankly, this is a fucking federal building, which means that the people are allowed on. You can't prohibit us from that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you fucking follow your own law? The shit we're doing is not the shit we're arresting people for are civil violations punishable by a 50 to 250 mile fine.
Beep, Buckeyes! Beep, Buckeyes!
I turned the camera because I heard yelling over there.
Protective Service. Do not block or impede the movement of vehicles entering and exiting the facility. This includes individuals standing either on Hancock Street or on the sidewalk in front of the driveway who are blocking vehicle access to and from the federal facility. Standing in these areas disrupting federal operation is a violation of federal law. All individuals must clear the driveway and surrounding areas immediately. Failure to comply with this order will result in detention or arrest.
What I hear is blah, blah, blah.
Is anybody watching Dude's stream over there? Seeing what they're bantering about? Am I not in top chat, or am I in top chat? No, I'm live. Damn, can't drink a fucking bottle of water without killing myself.
You're shooting people that fucking cross the street.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, if you want to shoot people across the street, fucking walk your way.
How's it going?
Hey, Richard. Not too bad.
Go eat a bag of dicks.
What's going on?
Here they come, Joe.
I don't think they're gonna come out, though. Are they?
Look at these big boys. Look at those big boys. Look at they wash all the they're so tough. They're so fucking tough. Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, tyrant! Head out, protector!
Stand by the gate,
They have a restraining order, and it says that they cannot use them. The thing is, they could
well, they'll probably do it, just because they think the only person they have to answer is like Donald, because Donald's king, you know. Who cares what to them? Who cares what the court says? Because like the fear of Donald's the fear of he's the one calling the shots. Not
king of the fools. That's his plan with everything, all of his talks, his terrorists, his work, everything he's fucking doing. He does it and he gets sued in court. If it's 2 weeks and he gets shit done.
And now he's thinking of trying to take over Iran to steal their oil.
Right. You know if you heard anything about British he stole those like 7 papers. You know where his fingers are? And then the
He's a pariah.
Hey, you, I cannot do a push-up contest. Oh, you're a great.
Yeah, that was a weird posture and coming out like that. There's no reason for it except to go, training or some bullshit.
Maybe they're trying to instigate.
Yeah.
See what the situation
Get
is.
a reason to shoot somebody.
See if somebody touches it or something. I don't know. But I mean, even then, still, they can't gas it, right? Because of the TRO.
They can, and suffer the consequences. Because that's what they do, they just lock shit up.
Yeah.
And they'll just pay the fine or whatever. They don't care because it's not their money. It's our money. when the true accounting happens after this administration is gone, we're gonna be fucked. I keep worrying about Fort Knox. Fort Knox hasn't been audited since the 50s. And Trump and Elon are saying, hey, we're going to go to Fort Knox. Do you not think that Trump would not want a picture of him in front of a stack of fucking gold bars?
Of course.
Holding the gold bar.
I mean, honestly, I don't think there's any gold in Fort Knox anymore. I don't think there has been for a very, very long time. It's all been essentially liquidated.
Repurposed.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking debt in our country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think it's still illegal to own gold.
No.
Back in the 30s, they when they took everybody off the gold standard, you couldn't own it. You had to
Yeah, back then you couldn't, but surely that's changed. There's some gold all over the TV, gold coins, gold bars, all the shops.
Yeah.
Oh man, the back.
Yeah.
At least it's not raining.
Yeah. Good weather. Feels nice.
Yeah, the temperature's good. Mid 40s.
I think people, the rain thing would probably keep them alive for the rain tonight too.
Well, it's Friday the 13th, I think, actually might have something to do with it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to the memorial about.
Who's that guy over there with the hat and the umbrella? Is he standing next to the woman spinning the globes?
I think that is whatchamacallit guy. Umbrella guy.
Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
It's Mary fucking Poppins.
Yeah. Well, he's more of a like man, not like a get out in your face. He's the one that lurks behind and comes to the defense of people on his own side when they start shit. Like we saw with Travis, the incident.
Ate before I came up here.
I got some walnuts and Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, and I had some snacks in my bag, and I was like, I'm not going to want those, and I took them out. Now
I was going to bring some fruit bars. I forgot. I love these fucking things. They're so fucking tiny now. You just inhale them.
Dude, everything has been shrinkflated.
Yeah.
I was watching a video earlier. He was talking about like craft dressings.
Yeah.
And all kinds of other things,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
shampoo bottles, and, 450 milliliter now. It's like 380 and shit. Same price. It's right next to each other, still on the thing because I had to sort it out. Because I was kind of thinking that too, because I had one of those Axe underarm deodorant things. Lasted me for like a year and a half, and then I got a dial one, and that thing's already gone after like 3 months.
I think I bought a thing of body wash when I first moved here. It's getting really low now, but
It was a stick.
oh yeah, you're talking about deodorant. I was just trying to relate.
I tried the body wash stuff, but I got too. I'm fuzzy, so I need a little bit extra, so it doesn't last.
Acupuncture or something.
Probably knows that person in town.
Oh yeah.
She gave me that because I'm wanting to go, but I just keep on forgetting where I need to write down. So stitch out of my back. I got a goose egg right in the middle of my trapezius.
Get some tennis balls online or something.
Yeah.
When I'm driving around, tuck it behind my back.
Yeah, I tried that, and that's how I threw out my arm really. because I put a 10-pound weight and I started swinging my arm around, trying to like jack it, and apparently I pulled a little muscle in my elbow. Or a tendon.
Just filming the guy over there talking.
Yeah. Any kind of content. Because even talking to a normal person, having a normal conversation, this chat, this is like, going a bunker's crazy. And that's what points out. It's sowing of discord.
Yeah, I was going to say on Discord earlier, we were talking about it. People hopping in chat. Yeah.
You'll have that. I think that's why a couple of other people, they have so many subscribers, because a lot of them are lurkers. Because if you watch the chat, most of the chat is green and blue and a couple of gray colors. And green means their memberships.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get all that stuff figured out. I'll set up something that's worthwhile. I do want to figure out, there's got to be a way to still be monetized but not play commercials on your live stream.
Yeah.
I didn't see the setting when I was doing the video.
I think what it is because once you become monetized or close to it, you'll get ads. And the more monetized you are, you can't skip them. You'll get like 2 run all the way through kind of ads.
Yeah. Well, I don't see them on other live streams, though, I think. I don't know.
It might be a bump.
When what stops? When what stops? Yeah, there's going to be protests here every day.
Yep.
Big, small. It's just the way.
From our side is always watching.
Yeah, it's just the way that it works. Different crowd during the day than there are at night. There's probably only, I'll do a little count real quick. There's probably only 40 people here, maybe? 40 at most, I think. Between 40 and 50.
Yeah.
They're all kind of scattered about. And wasn't that one fella talking about maybe there's a march tomorrow?
Yeah, possibly.
I want to know where they're getting their information so I can be more informed myself.
Yeah, I think it's very loose, and that's a critique of our side. Is it's very it's like word of mouth. Somebody will walk around down here and show a flyer, and then we'll get on the stream.
Yeah.
And it's half that it's loose organization, and it's not an organization to begin with. The other half is they don't want to advertise fully to have MAGA all over it. But that one time what they did when they trapped Tommy Boy and those other MAGA down there, that was fucking hilarious.
At that house?
Yeah. They're yelling at fucking oddities, lawyer oddities. Oops.
Yeah, last April I've heard was a lot different. A lot like last October. And a lot like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, John, brother. How's it going, my friend?
Yeah.
I was down here earlier.
Were there more people here earlier?
No,
in the
there's
day?
more people now.
Okay. Yeah, we were thinking that it
more.
was the weather that kind of kept the crowd this size
A little bit,
for being Friday.
Some fun shit though.
Yeah, that Friday the 13th. There's a lot of spookiness going on.
Yeah, everyone freaked out again. What's up?
Not much.
Bounce. Well, not bounce like that, but you know what I mean. Bounce means like, get the fuck out of here. You know, I'm gonna bounce on that. I used to skateboard when I first learned here on the hills, and there's lots of gravel and skateboards.
I was living in the Midwest back in the 80s when skateboarding was really becoming a thing.
Yeah.
And I tried, but like, man, there was too much gravel on the roads.
Yeah.
You know?
You see those long boards, those dudes that take up the mountains, and they're all like, getting down like aerodynamic. That's fucking wild.
I'm fine.
I like my bones.
Yeah.
I worked at that Vietnam veteran biker bar. They all had fucking wounds on them and shit like that.
Surely, yeah.
There's this one guy, when I met him, he was on crutches. And then he went to Walker, and then he was like walking around normally, and then he fucked himself up again. And he's back on crutches.
Yeah, that was John Mari, sorry.
Well, guys!
That was quick. I mean, he said he was going to be protest skating coming right up, and he was here in like 2 minutes. Michael Paul, I still am not understanding what you were asking. Percent question mark?
Weird.
No, they were asking something, but I didn't catch the context. People screaming and driving by up there on fucking McAdams.
Yeah. There's support by everybody. So you don't. It'd be nice to come down, but you don't have to come down. Honking, getting online, engaging properly, making no bullshit.
Everybody has their own way to protest. And on that note, I do like to iterate that boycotts work.
Takes time.
We need to stop putting the money in the hands of the people that support the people that are trying to destroy the country. Even if you have limited resources, just pick one and boycott the rest. Goods United is a wonderful app for that. Like, I haven't eaten Arby's or Carl's Jr. and I can't tell you how long. They don't have Whataburger here. There's no Whataburgers, but there's an In-N-Out somewhere up along the Columbia.
One is supposed to be coming.
Yeah. But I was surprised to see that they were a non-contributing corporation at all. Yeah, I was shocked because they're out of Texas,
Target where you spend your money. And you gotta hit them in the pocketbook.
It's like reverse. Oh no, it's like we're just playing Robin Hood. We're putting the money back in the hands of the people.
And commit. If you're gonna drop Amazon, drop it. Don't ever fucking look back. It might suck that you don't get to watch a fucking show, but what's the comparison? You don't get to watch a show, or you're going to enable a fucking faster speed? Buzz.
When you're around people, you do weird things with your toes. That's fucking wrong. Show off your toes!
Do they paint their toes tactical green or tactical black? No, different person. Somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know anybody's names.
Why did you keep that woman's shoes, huh? Why did you keep those shoes? Were you back here sniffing them? I mean, if you want to be sneaky, that's fine, but doing it without consent, that's pretty fucked up. You know, I'm not into kink shaming people. When you do that shit non-consensually, that's fucking weird and perverted and illegal. So much for upholding the law. I mean, y'all sit out here, commit criminal offenses all the time, and then target people because they supposedly violated a civil fucking statute that's punishable by a $50 to $250 fine that you're treating like a capital offense when it's a fucking glorified jaywalking ticket.
Hey, let her know I'll do that here shortly. Yeah.
Did they send you up to get red lights, or did they send you up to get blue? Hey, you know this summer when you had that porta potty out there, is it because you're so full of shit that you went ahead and destroyed your sewer pipe? Is that what happened? Yeah, when you get on the outside and start telling people to fucking stop pissing in the bush, if you want them to stop pissing in the bush, all you have to do is open your mouth.
Possibility of walking around the facility and scoping it out from the back.
Huh?
You're walking around the back. If you're the one who like walking on the back.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, everyone.
Like, seriously, when are you gonna get that fucking trash bag off of the highway? I mean, look at that shit. It's right there. It's been there for like 2 fucking weeks. Do you need a new tactical janitor? Is that one out of the 47? You wasn't fucking cleaning the driveway properly? Was this your highest ambition in life? To be a glorified party
I think that's the guy.
Oh, yeah.
The Alamo guy.
Yeah, he parks at the curb.
Yeah.
The fucking sweep a driveway. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Of course not.
You're so fucking insecure. You know, actually,
Okay.
spit on you. You know, you're
He's not even talking to anybody.
You're serving the pedophile in peace. The same guy that said people who died for the country are suckers and losers. Imagine what he's thinking about you. You're just a bunch of fucking useful idiots that will be discarded like a huge rag at their first opportunity.
He's gonna sell you out quicker than shit.
You know what that is? There's always going to be somebody that's lower on the totem pole than be the one that goes to prison. That's who you are. You're your big fucking small. You're only here to take slack to the people that are higher up the chain. You're just here to give them plausible deniability. That's all you are. You're a fucking fool.
I don't think I need this anymore.
And then after you have to fucking repay all those bonus checks, you're sure as fuck not going to be able to afford an attorney. But when they look at your fucking taxes, they're going to say you're not eligible for a public protector. Which means you're going to have to represent yourself, considering how fucking stupid you are. That's going to be a cakewalk for any prosecutor.
Just want to tuck that back in there. By chance? Thank you. I don't think I need that anymore.
You know, if you're a real patriot, you quit your job and come out here and start protesting this shit. And we fucking hate your guts. You know? You're never going to get the stink of this off you unless you start quitting your job now. All you have to do is say that you conscientiously object to what's going on, and when you saw it, you couldn't live with it. So now you would have to come out here and protest and shit to make a man.
Let's go walk around a little bit.
Just fucking come out. Come out, just quit your job right now. Throw your gear down, say, fuck this shit. Cut out your fucking employer. Come the fuck out! Seriously, I wouldn't give you that half a dozen notice. I'm not fucking lying about that. You fucking weed, cigarettes, fucking food. You smell that fucking barbecue that we're having out here during the summer. You know that shit tastes better than any fucking food you have. Because restaurants won't even let you come in. They see you and kick your ass the fuck out. How does it feel to get kicked out by a fucking security guard, huh? They got more authority than you do. All you are is a useful lapdog that has to stand in line, otherwise Chrissy almost shoot your ass.
Yeah, she's right over there.
Oh, is that that lady?
Yeah. She's right over there. Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad.
Yeah. I
can't-
drank one beer.
I can't read that. It's scribbled.
Cause fuck something.
I mean, they must have been drinking beer when they wrote it. That's for sure.
EPS postal stamp.
It's a great way to use the government's dime to protest.
Yep. Totally expected.
Protest bus.
Everybody fucking heads your guts.
There were two mannequins or outfits that were stuffed over here at some point. The rain got it all soaking. Yeah, I mean, this is the scene. Me, I get to work on Valentine's Day. Yay. Single and I love it. Yeah, when I can. Excuse me. Yeah, about 5 years ago, I almost moved to Austin, Texas for all the wrong reasons. And when I realized the mistake that I was making, I returned that engagement ring and I bought a plane ticket to Portland. And I just started traveling after that. Been from Seattle to LA down the coast, Redwoods, Mount Hood, Mount Rainier, the dunes in Oregon. Not to mention driving across the country when I moved out here. Did the Grand Teton, Yellowstone, a little bit of Montana, Idaho. Made a couple of stops there, but it was not really my climate. Walk around a little bit more. And again, it's just a really calm night out here. There's nobody causing any problems. The rain has stopped.
It's just like gas, not gas, proper gas, not the I have this
I don't know. What do you all think? Friday the 13th, keep people away today?
Just fucking like them. And what was it? Acid. She see the slit went out into her head, and she was like,
It is. I like it like that, honestly. I know the chaos is what draws the viewers, but
yeah,
we can do away with that.
Bob Ice!
bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Bubble drive by. They had like a bubble machine taped to the door jamb of the car.
Oh yeah,
the bubble machine. They just fly bubbles. It's cool.
That's what I love. I love it about Portland. There's a lot of people have been using those bubbles.
Well, I think when they found out that the right hates bubbles.
Yeah. Well, they were calling them fentanyl bubbles. We were putting fentanyl in.
Oh, jeez, really? Oh my God! Look at them. All the bubbles are on the roadway.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Sorry, I'd show you everyone on the camera, but it probably won't show very well. Rain likely to start soon. It was like 45 minutes old though.
What was that?
Weather update on my phone. It said rain likely to start soon, but it was 45 minutes ago.
It's always fickle.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it'll be like the 15-minute on and off, especially when spring starts to ramp up and it gets warmer. It'll be 15 minutes on and off, and on and off.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the longer days.
Yeah.
You know, it's what, about 5:30 sunset?
Yeah.
Nice. And then when's daylight savings is like mid-March, I think. Something like that.
Really awesome, Shane. Oh, you're fucking awesome, dude. Oh, you're fucking awesome, Shane. Oh, yeah, Shane, you're really awesome, man. Whoa. Oh, Shane, you're really awesome. Camera?
No. Man. So I can always go buy like Jack in the Box after this. Ugh. Sorry, it's not so exciting, but I like it. And the weather's cooperating, so. Yeah, a day on the coast is starting to sound really good. I don't know if I'd go camping though. I might. I don't mind. Yeah, you're a little bit more rainy up there though, right, Peggy? Especially up there by what is it? Olympic National Park. I was chatting with
Pensacola, Cannon Beach, Tillamook. Tillamook's great for camping.
Yeah,
How far is Total?
It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be going out there and not get ice cream, but
They got some breweries out there, though.
do they?
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like Pacific City again. I don't know if there's any campgrounds out there. But at least the days are getting longer.
An hour 23.
Yeah. Yeah, I said hour and a half. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, they got butterfly wings on. Butterfly wings.
Pelican Brewing is out of Total.
Yeah, they've got a few locations. I didn't realize they were a chain until like the third trip out of 7 that I started on. Stopped in it was definitely north of like Haystack Rock. I think that's Pacific City. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry about that.
Big to black. Big to black.
Yeah, they do. Actually, I'm lying. I don't know personally. I was driving, so I didn't drink. But I'll have to do it next time I'm down in that area. I might do that next week. Even if it's just a day trip.
I'm kind of surprised.
It's only like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Have you even been on the roof lately?
Nah, not today.
Yeah, not since a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was boar attack. But I'm surprised that they don't like get in the windows more and taunt and shit like that.
Well, they have to be professional.
It's like, did you see,
Maybe they're not tall enough to look out.
did you see the footage of when they were doing that noise protest when at the hotel Vino's thing last night in Minneapolis?
Yeah.
And they're keeping them far back. It was like the sheriff's department that actually was keeping them back. And all of a sudden, like down one of the hallways, you could see that window, and then one of the fucking ice guys fucking leaned the camera. You could see.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I heard Vino ended up in fucking Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
He got kicked out of one of the bars there.
Yeah, I think it was the Wynn or something.
Oh,
No,
really?
yeah. Like they kicked him out of the whole fucking casino.
Yeah.
Was it just because of who he was, or because he was getting fucked up?
I think he was drawing too much attention in the wrong way.
I go figure, but it would have been cool if he would have gotten fucking hammered.
Yeah.
You know, because somebody kicked his ass.
Got thrown out.
Because I mean, come
on the fucking street.
I'd throw, you know, because the dude's fucking small little fucker.
Yeah, he's a sawed off little fucking shit. Napoleon.
I think even Napoleon actually was a big
A little bit. I got layers on today though.
Cool. I mean, the way it's been, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna come down in the shorts and a tank top.
Yeah.
You know, like last weekend, I was like, dude.
Yeah. I was like pulling off. I could have got like two extra of these guys and then thermal underneath. So I had take off and take all that shit off.
It's the other side of the fireplace.
It's almost coming out this summer out here.
Yeah, John, it is. It's real chill. There's
We
some good conversations happening too, which is always nice.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna. I don't really want the ice storm, but I know we need the rain and the snow.
Yeah, I think I saw something in the news. There was like maybe we might get snow next week.
Yeah, down to like 2,000 feet or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's got to be an elevation set to it.
Saying,
Yeah.
You know, obviously, it depends on where you're at getting around.
Yeah, so one side.
And then, you know, I know I'm not fooling. I know we're gonna get one of those events probably, you know, but the longer it goes, the less it's probably affected.
Just pan around real quick.
And now they just fucking, what was that deal he just walked away from? So now, like,
Well, like, I'm wondering how that tree is going to be handled, coming down with stuff, because all the gas and all the chemicals is going
it turns into like some crazy tree that can fucking, grow in any environment if it survives. It's like, you ever see the rabbit, wild rabbits?
Oh, thank you, brother. Oh, thank you.
I have some. I have some in my bag if I need. I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
I think it's before it gets too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take somebody's stuff. I got 2 packs of hand warmers in my bag.
It's like the Boy Scout emergency, you keep it between the years, so just in case of a really bad episode.
Well, I mean, a few years ago when that one ice
Laney, yes they are. Yes they
I lived
are.
over in Oregon City. Oregon City is like...
It's one of the reasons why I decided to move here.
Well,
Not that there aren't nice people other places as well, but they're pretty abundant here.
It was like, dude, people were trying to drive out of our parking lot. I'm like, what are you guys doing, man?
Yeah.
You really gotta go somewhere that they got chains on the bus and fucking get a bus.
Yeah.
But make sure you got crampons. You were not fucking walking.
Yeah.
I tried that like the first time. We've been here 12
Oh, she
years.
does. No, she.
Dude, it was comical, man. I'm like, I never fell, but I hurt myself worse by not falling. Because I would start to like try to catch myself and eventually
Yes.
Looked like some like Looney Tune cartoon, flailing around, slipping on ice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like over there on Curry. When you come down off McAdams on Curry, like it's really steep over there. Like when I was coming down there earlier, and I was like, I wouldn't do this in the fucking snow. That's for sure.
No, I mean, and then you realize why there's certain bus routes, the buses would change when they
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be my first cycle through here for the full year.
What's that?
It'll be my first full year here.
Oh, really? You're not from here?
No, I moved here about 6 months ago. But I traveled a lot. I traveled out here a lot before I decided to move.
Oh, okay. But so where are you from?
Audio will be back on in just a second, all right? Be right back. All right.
Phenomenon. We really didn't have that much space. We used to call them pineapple. We didn't have any of that. We never got snow. We never got like frozen rain. It wasn't until we moved up here. That's frozen rain. Okay. Or whatever, I'm like,
sleet, hail.
I used to ride a motorcycle 360 days a year, dude. It didn't matter what, because it never barely rained where I lived. It didn't snow.
Tell us a story, Richard.
But at least there was mountains. At least there was mountains.
Mike, I still remember the days, when they used to have like, Portland wrestling on Channel 12.
Yeah.
You remember?
See, I'm not.
Do you remember Jim
I'm not from
Spag?
here originally.
Who's Jim Spag?
Jim Spag. He was on Public Access. He was he did the late night talk show, but he was like completely naked. Older dude too. Yeah. Public Access around here back in the 90s.
We had some of the old UHF channels like in the Bay Area had some nice shit. The one I remember as a kid, the scary movies and that was Creature Feature.
Yeah, Swim Healy.
Yeah, that was after this guy named I think his name was Bob Wilkins or something. He did this thing called Creature Feature, and and you were scared as a kid, and then you look back at some of those movies, fuck, those are so funny. But it was cool as a kid because you could stay up late, watch some scary movies. This dude sitting there like he had this like skull candle.
So like, you know,
Like G-rated Tales from the Crypt or something.
Yeah.
North,
You know,
talk
as a
about
kid, you know, something like
unfortunately,
the spider invasion.
Big portion of
You know,
wrestling every Saturday night.
spiders could eat a person.
Yeah.
And
And then you look at it now, I've seen some of it.
I think, you know,
Those
1991,
movies ended
you know,
up
in
being on,
December was the last,
what's
you
that
know,
one
was
where
last
they clown on,
last
that robot,
last telecast show of it, you know.
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery Science Theater 2000.
Some-
I think they're still on
for like 30
YouTube.
years.
Some of those old movies that were on that show
And
were
I
the
don't know why
scary
Channel
movies.
12
I thought,
decided to cut
Yeah.
ties and support the wrestling, you know.
It
I don't know.
I think it's pretty funny.
I had some friends that were in Alabama, and they were big into WWE. And I was telling them about that, and then they moved out here in 89 or 90. And yeah, it was like they were only here for a little while.
I didn't know the history until like we ended up living closer to St. John's when we first moved here, and some guys that have been here forever kind of filled me in on the wrestling history in Portland. Roddy Piper, all the guys went through here because it was territories back in those days. Andre the Giant, all those guys came through here. But Roddy Piper was my favorite back when I was a kid, and then I realized he's buried in Tiger.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So he's got. He's originally from here.
Salute, is your name Salute? Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I say something.
So somebody was saying, you know, back then, it was territories. What does that mean?
That means that they had like instead of like it being a national. Where
I'm gonna make my way up to
all over,
that
they
park
have,
one
like,
day,
They'd have the Pacific Northwest. They'd have
probably sometime in the spring.
Midwest. They'd have like East Coast. There were territories, and then they all kind of Vince McMahon and that family kind of stole all the territories and made them one. And that was the WWF back then. Now it's WWF.
Is Mr. McMahon still alive?
Yeah, but he's a piece of shit. He's
His wife
She's in the.
She works for the company.
They're all chud. In fact, a lot of the wrestlers that don't agree with that, you know, a lot of them have actually quit or said they don't even want to be involved with it. Have you seen Jesse Ventura speaking lately?
Yeah, he's
He's
fucking
been on a lot of podcasts lately.
He's on it.
Oh, dude. I always loved Jesse the Body.
There was a WWE event where the two dudes were like lining up, and then everybody in the crowd, like one of the guys, like there was some like that, everybody in the crowd was like,
Mike, somebody told me, you know, before, you know, that, you know, his father was like doing, you know, wrestling.
Yeah, no, it's a whole generational thing. I mean, and actually, Vince McMahon used to wrestle too. If you look at his build, he's just an old guy. He's an old man now, but he was a wrestler too.
Yeah, he got a little worked
I used
up
to watch that
earlier,
as a kid.
but
I mean,
not much.
But they used to have better like characters. I mean, the Iron Sheik, you have Nikolai the Russian.
I think everybody out here is having a pretty decent night tonight.
Mike,
it was about feeding.
Oh, okay, I never got it.
It was actually pretty good, actually.
Mike, it wasn't until the early 80s where it started to really grow, the WWF.
I hate to say it, but I never was a fan of his.
Laney, have a great night.
But Hulk Hogan was, you know, integral in all of it. I always hated him. I always liked the heels. I liked the bad guys.
There's a reason my dad's cousin grew up in
Just real quick, if you're still there, I won't be on stream tomorrow because I work, but I'm considering doing something Monday through Thursday. Not necessarily down here at the protest, but maybe a little chat group live stream or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But weekend after next, I should be back to Friday, Saturday.
he's a
So I like it.
Southern
I always liked everybody that. But it was funny. So I had a buddy of mine when we got older, when it turned into the WWE and all that shit. He got me back into watching. There was always on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. We would watch those shows, and then all of a sudden, the Royal Rumble comes to Fresno, which is an hour and a half from where I grew up. And we were like, let's go, dude.
Yeah.
So it was like 2006 or something, and we went to see the Royal Rumble. And you know anything about that? It's like every minute and a half, they got a wrestler comes in. It's like you have to throw the guy over the top rope. You know what I mean? So there ends up being about 20, 30 wrestlers in there. The last guy standing. And it was when Batista all of a sudden was the top guy.
Yeah.
So he won the whole thing.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
Him and John Cena, there's a thing John Cena did that was fucking magnificent.
Oh, dude, Cena was cool too.
All of that.
So it was a blast. So like we had such a kick going. All the kids in Fresno that they come with their like replica belts and all this shit. They were so into it. They were so into it. But and then what's his name? The Undertaker had a casket match before the Royal Rumble. Like he had to beat the guy, throw him in the casket, close the casket. But it was so theatrical. So you hear his music, everything goes dark, and like next thing you know, like he's behind the guys fighting, like the lights come on. You know.
It was good entertainment when they got a little bit too silly.
Yes.
But my friends from Venmo, they were all almost believing this.
Oh, you see, I never believed as a kid in Santa Claus. My parents they always told us, you know what I mean? So I was always skeptical. I've been a skeptic my whole life on everything.
I mean, I took one look at that chimney and Santa Claus at the mall, and I was like, this isn't fucking real, you know?
There's 5 kids in our family, and my dad didn't have a ton of money. Yeah. So they go, well, we better be honest right away, because, you know, everyone else is always going to get better toys.
It's for the kids. It's for the kids. I don't remember me specifically, but my poor kids, they found out because after the divorce, I used to like
That is the weakest horn on a minivan I've ever heard. It's like a squeaky toy.
It's cool. I mean, it's helped me become a skeptic my whole life. I want to see facts.
I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in that. But I believe in Santa Claus's spirit.
Yeah, no, that's cool. But the story's fun.
Yeah, there's a park. It's much farther north of here though. Maybe about eight Portland blocks. I don't know where there's another park other than that one, honestly. Not in South Waterfront. I know that this like bike trail kind of, I don't know where it goes. But the riverfront is just off to the left, maybe. I don't know, quarter of a mile at most. It'd be nice to do in the daytime when you can actually see. No, there are tons of parks here. What is it? Forest Park, Washington? Is that Washington Park? Like if you're looking at a map, it's like northwest of the city.
And I get it because it's right around Christmas.
My kids too.
It's nice to drive through there just sometimes.
It doesn't have to be bought because it's the best. I think it's the
I don't know where the marina would be.
It's like, you know, now it's like I told my wife
I'll have to look into some of that stuff.
For me, it's like, well, okay, let's go get something to eat. Go out and get something. We're going to experience something.
Maybe I can actually do some of that stuff during the week.
And I tell her every time. And I'm not saying it because I'm like trying to just be nice.
Yeah, it's like 10-15 minutes walk up the blocks.
I thought about that too. I'm the same way because my kids ask me, like, what do you want to just make it dry, you know, but that's kind of like somebody, thinking something like that. You know, I just tell my kids, do anything. It doesn't have to be on the bed.
The artistic.
Or give me a pound of bacon.
Yeah, just a little change.
When Christmas, we got me bacon scented shampoo. It was fucking good. It was good. It was argan oil and bacon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, down this way. Hold
It
on.
was weird because it comes out and it's like gooey, and so it's like, you know, bacon.
Yeah, down the road, it's this old spaghetti factory, right?
It's like bacon, but not. Jerky or bacon. And walnuts, with the walnut after the fat, and it puts all the flavor and the bacon and the jerky into it. It's kind of gross because it gives you a bunch of like fat.
Yeah. You know, I might do a little drive around Portland tomorrow, perhaps. Just kind of live stream it.
I ended up going from around like 200 pounds to 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So I got the
Pick a couple spots just to kind of highlight the city a little bit.
So
I do like down by the Battleship Memorial where the No Kings event was. And where do we meet? I think we met there for a march.
So I kinda
Pretty sure I recorded that one.
probably a dozen years, and I lost 100 pounds, not even
But you could see Mount Hood from there. It was really nice.
So I really haven't. What I used to love, when you say jerky, 7-Eleven, when we were kids, used to have that like jar that had, it was like not even in, it wasn't even in the package. No, the flat jerky that was peppered.
Oh, yeah.
It had like a little price tag that was stuck through it. Anyway, you get this huge piece.
Yeah, that was a good day.
You'd gnaw that for fucking hours. I love that shit.
I was wearing a body cam that day, and when we were crossing the bridge, it was the Steel Grate Bridge. I don't know what the name of it is. But I crossed over the barrier, and my body cam fell off and almost fell through the grate. It did not.
Buckeyes!
Numbers 2 is where I lived in south of San Jose most of my life, predominantly Hispanic. So when we lived on the east side of Gilroy, which is the Delaware country, and so we were like one of the only white families. It was all Hispanic. We didn't have to leave our house, and the lady with the fucking rolling cooler, fresh tamales, like every day of the week, you know, whatever, you know. You come to find out who made the best ones. There was a Mexican food joint and everything.
When I lived here when I was 14, next year we ate this one.
Mike, so like the Super Bowl, you know, it's on ESPN next year.
Yeah, I'll do some of the planning for that. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, the recent march. Yeah, I think it might have been the Hawthorne Bridge. It's the old school drawbridge looking one.
Somebody actually just gave me a story a couple years ago. Yeah, we're living.
Yeah, tonight though I'll pick some spots. I'll plan a route. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but
My team left me like 2 times.
I'll do it here certainly this week.
So the Raiders left me twice, right? I gave them a second shot. And then like, so I really don't have any ties to it.
Yes, and there were bike cops behind me too when that happened, and it hit the grate. And I when I bent over and grabbed it, I just kind of was like, "Ooh!" And the cop was just making a face. I keep forgetting to charge that thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll schedule it too. I won't just do it impromptu. But yeah, I'll plan a little route tonight.
So anyway, I'm like, I'll follow.
Drive around for an hour or something.
Last year, I remember looking at.
Find a few spots to get out. Walk around down by the river.
Turn the ball over or whatever. He won like 14 games, right? He'd been all these different teams. Then all of a sudden, Seattle gets him.
If I had snow tires on my car, I'd drive out to the mountain.
Cool. I'm gonna straight up.
I don't know how the reception is out there, though. I don't think it's all that great in some spots. Definitely if I end up going out to the coast.
But he, as the year progressed, he was just managing the game better. And defense.
Bumbly, absolutely. You just pick a climate in the summertime, at least. Drive 2 hours. Go out to the coast. Go out to the mountains. Drive down to the dunes. Go out east to the desert.
Oh, you didn't even know who he was?
I bet. Mount Rainier, that's an amazing park. I've been there 3 times.
So, as a kid,
And those are all on vacation trips.
Third grade, we moved down to South.
Got a lot of really cool pictures.
We go to the A's games. And we go to.
Actually, I'll probably, like, once Discord is all set up, there's no rush on that, but once it's all set up and it's ready to go, I'll probably make a little channel on there and just post some photos. There's going to be a few channels on there to just kind of decompress.
Was it? Wait, Mike Smith.
Yeah.
Mike Smith.
I said, yeah, Mike Smith. Yeah. I've got it assigned based on that. He came
Yes.
here at KTOM, and Pat Bertard called me a cute kid. I was 14 years old and went to KTOM.
Premiere on YouTube for the stream around town? Yeah. I tried doing that once, but it was when I first started streaming, and I didn't have it set up right. But I know how to do it all now. Yeah, again, I'm thinking about hitting the coast sometime in the near future. Just get a day away, decompress, go listen to the ocean again. Yeah, I like the coast. I wanted to make sure when I moved away from where I was living that I was still close to the ocean.
He turns off the TV and spends all about it. So it's a shitty fucking video. Like in the 70s, you can show like purple and red lights on it.
Yeah, if I had some kind of job, I worked remote. I considered buying an RV before I moved out here. Glad that I didn't. But I considered it.
I've seen so much live music going on. I like it all. I've seen every genre you can name. At least back then they didn't have more so many sub-genres. I've seen a lot of the New York bands. I've seen rock. I've seen punk. Even with the
Yes, it does. Water taffy's okay. I'm not a huge fan, but it's not bad.
Crystal ball or something like that. Yeah. There's not a lot of people in there, and so he's like he does his hopping thing. He walks around, he looks at me, he stops for a second, and keeps on going. And I kind of have like a chameleon kind of face. I think he's reconciled with somebody else.
At one point,
he looked at me, he stopped.
I lived in Ohio as well. Western Ohio.
I know I've seen Muddy Waters.
You saw Muddy Waters?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. His rider only said he wanted a straight back chair with no arms on it. That's all he wanted on his rider.
So the most famous blues guy who actually lived in San Jose for a long time. But I've seen in small blues clubs in the Bay Area.
I don't know what's going on over there really.
So like one of the last of the Mississippi blues.
I hate jazz, but I love fucking blues. I lived in New Orleans for a while, and then we go there quite often. And,
Ohio,
the musicians
it's got its outdoorsiness. It's a whole lot of prisons and cornfields, we used to say, in between all the big cities. Like if you took back roads, let's say from, I don't know, Cincinnati to Columbus, it's just very rural. It's got some topography, out east especially, towards the Appalachian Mountains. But it's pretty boring, honestly. There wasn't a whole lot to do there but get yourself in trouble. Yes, there is Amish Carlisle. I think it was built around the Amish. Yeah, there are a lot of outdoor activities down there. A lot of bonfires happened. Drinking in the parks when we were kids.
Yeah. He's like Jimi Hendrix with guitar or party.
Used to like going down to the Ohio River. Went out to Yellow Springs a bunch. There was a couple quote beaches. They were just lakes and they dumped sand, so you had a beach.
Shut down in the middle of the city. And so like all these roads,
places to swim, places to fish. We did a lot of kayaking, canoeing. A lot of Native American heritage sites there too.
He got up there and he was playing and there was a spotlight behind him. Heroin. And then you could see his fucking bones.
Yeah, beaches. Hell, even some of the fishing spots, they were all constructed. There was this one place, they had several lakes, and you could tell that it was like farm fishing. Yeah, there was a mini Minuteman, Milo Rossi. If you're familiar with his channel, he did a documentary on some of the heritage sites in Ohio not long ago.
It would be so cool.
What is there, somebody up there? His channel, it's called Mini Minuteman, and it's got a few numbers behind it. But if you type Mini Minuteman in, you should be able to find it. He's pretty young. I think he's in his late 20s, and he has a degree in archaeology. All right, so they're coming out now.
You must be this tall to carry a fucking gas weapon against fucking Americans.
Just fucking quit your job and you wouldn't have to deal with this shit anymore. Get the fuck out of our city. You're not welcome here. Get the fuck out.
Are they pointing at people?
Nothing but a fucking bunch of
I have a feeling they're going to try to grab somebody.
See all the you in that gym inside there? I don't see all the you in that gym ever. Yeah, you don't look like you do 15 push-ups. That's one. How many you don't look like you can do fucking 15 push-ups? None of you look like you can pass the open book test. Come on, I challenge you to a push-up contest. Let's do this shit. I can fucking beat you in a fucking push-up contest with 2 frozen shoulders. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Fucking push-up contest. 15, let's see it. Oh, maybe you're not understanding me. Do I need to speak your language? Hey, what the fuck? I'm at the tea party. What's going on?
Where's your body camera?
I mean, what are they even doing right now?
Lock up fucking 4-year-old children and take their fucking cancer medicine away when they have stage 4 cancer. Does that make you feel like a fucking real man to work for that shit? Working for somebody that's on the fucking Epstein list more than Jesus' name is in 10 fucking Bibles? Does that make you fucking proud? Does that really make you fucking
Yeah, it's like they
proud?
just came out just to see what would happen.
The pinnacle of your life was going to be is being a fucking glorified parking lot attendant? Where the fuck is your fucking tactical janitor? Look at that shit. That fucking trash bag's been up there for 2 weeks. You can't even keep your own house clean. What the fuck are you doing? Just bunch of fucking dorks. You don't even know how to be a good tactical janitor. You're just projecting. Hey, where did your fucking emotional support
I didn't see any laser
you know,
yet.
when I was out here during the summer? Where did he go? Did Christy Gnome shoot that too? Is that why you always have to come out here and be a bunch of good little lap dogs? Because you're afraid Christy Gnome's going to shoot you? Is that why you got your boots taken away? Because you didn't learn how to lick them properly? I mean, you're just fucking coming out here dressed like a bunch of fucking dollar store Darth Vaders. You can't even fucking shoot right. You seem like a fucking stormtrooper coming out to serve your Tangerine Palpatine. Why are you fucking working for the federal chief? That's what you're working for. You're working for a guy whose name is mentioned in the Epstein list more than fucking Epstein. should be the fucking Trump finals featuring Epstein. And that's who you're fucking working for.
Yeah,
That's your
she's
boss.
killing it,
You know,
for
the
sure.
guy that said people who actually die for this country, real fucking patriots, he called them all suckers and losers. That's what he said. He called them suckers and losers. Imagine how low you are on that fucking pole. Imagine how low you are. You're just a bunch of fucking useful idiots that you're gonna throw under the bus the first chance you get. I mean, look at your fucking person standing next to you. These are people that are willing to fucking lock up children. Do you think they're gonna be loyal to you? Do you think they're gonna walk you? No, they're not. They're gonna fucking hang you out to dry. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna hang you out to dry. Oh, you know that $6,000 bonus that you think you're getting? Well, once this shit gets defunded, you're going to get fired. You're going to get laid off. And for any reason, you don't finish your 5 years. Whether you get fired or you quit your job, you're going to have to pay that back. Look at your fucking contract. It's right there. You're going to have to pay that back. And you're not even going to get the full $10,000 by the time they take out.
Why such a small group? Well, it was raining earlier, and it's Friday the 13th. That's my theory. Because there is usually a little bigger crowd here on a Friday.
You're not even going to be able to declare bankruptcy because then you owe it to the federal government. You'll owe that shit for life. They'll call you for the rest of your fucking lifetime. That's what's going to happen. Hey, turn on your fucking light. Where'd you get your driver's license? I'm only Learn to fucking drive.
These cars coming out now.
There will be trials. There will be trials. That's why you're covering your face under your fucking skin. That's why you cover your face under your fucking skin. You know what you're doing is horrible. You know what you're doing is horrible. Hey, you put on your fucking headlights.
You had your chance to quit.
Where'd you get your driver's
You had
license?
your chance to quit. You're payroll will be subpoena-less.
People in other countries hate you. That's why they're fucking doing that shit. You know that fucking protest going on in Italy? That's what a free society looks like. That's what a free society looks like. They're nothing but a bunch of fucking emo Nazi pieces of shit. And you are going to be held to account. You are going to be held to account. There's more people driving by than in your fucking guts. People all around the world getting your fucking guts. Hey, you, how many times have you been sexually harassed? Are you disappointed because no longer sexually harassed you? Is that what it is? Is that why you're smiling? Is that why you're smiling? Hey, you, how would you feel if it was your children? How would you feel if it was your children? Huh? All you have to do is quit your job. If you quit your job, you can say you saw this shit and you objected to this shit, and then maybe you'll have a fucking life. Because having ICE agent on your resume, no one's gonna want to hire a fucking Nazi. That shit's gonna follow you around for the rest of your life. No one's gonna forget it.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. Nobody was really wearing a mask.
They're gonna disown you. They're not gonna want anything to do.
I don't think that that's DHS, though.
Nothing but a bunch of fucking murderer apologists. That's what you are. Fucking killing people on the street. Abducting American citizens. You're a bunch of fucking patriots.
Curious if they'll shut the light off now.
When they roll out the THC,
Yeah, I tried to zoom in too late. I should have paid more attention to that. And I will if they come back out again before midnight, which I think they will. Let me look at the time. It's only 10. I would think they'd come out again.
I hope you all die in a fiery car that burns very slowly.
But it was weird that they were taking so long, and it looked like they were talking about people in the crowd like they were going to target somebody.
They're not going to give in. But here's the thing: ice and all that. They're funded. They have theirs on the case. So they're trying to make the Democrats great because they're like, well, you know, the TSA guys and the fucking Bush guys are not going to get there. And they know that, you know, the longer it goes on, they're going to have to make some. They need that like 3 months.
Well, when you speak from the heart,
That set the time for.
there's a lot to say when you speak from the heart.
They can argue on the first one. Right? No scientists. You'd rather Two brothers that want to do right next to me. Two brothers. It's pointed out, you know, that's all we have. He had this quick statement between other sentences talking to Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
Two brothers.
it's not a big chat at the moment, but it's definitely a safe chat.
I was warned about that back in the 80s by President, this guy running for president. He said Jimmy Carter's 99 Peace package.
Somebody had mentioned something about a march tomorrow. I don't know where it's planned or where that information came from. If I see that person again, I'll ask them.
If they going to show up here, they can't. He's defunding, you know, Trump is kind of
I think they might still be here.
His ambassador ran against him as president this year, last year. I got no stuff here.
Yeah, right here.
She was running against him.
They were on the bullhorn right there.
I don't know who his ambassador he did this year, but in the first term it was No. It's Tulsi Gabbard running for president of the Democratic Party. So is Canada. Tulsi ran against Kamala.
Yeah, it's got to be.
What she said about Kamala. She won. Well, Tulsi Gabbard won. She was in the fucking. She parrots. Well, at the very minimum, she parrots. I don't know about that, but she started out as a white. Some guy was.
Yeah. Let's vote for that. I'm surprised that they have to make it some kind of a votable legislative measure, and that they can't just do it themselves.
She protected the
Like,
water.
you remind me of that one. Is it like the 21 acres and mule that thing?
Yeah,
Is it 30 acres?
no. It's 40 acres on the mule.
Yeah, that's
was
the one.
It was after the Civil War thing. And they got everything within 15 miles of the coast too. Carpetbaggers and the carpetbaggers and the other guys came out their way. I know your position. The inflatable guys that make Trump's bringing in the damn National Guard. That was the point.
Reality actually is.
And
You guys might need to go see therapy.
no fucking way. But still, these people
That was crazy whatever has
mega bomb. So it's convoluted. Beside that, I call it political control. Because a lot of people come out here with different agendas. You have the people with the speakers. You have the influencers. You have
Yeah, I got to make sure I'm not in top chat again because yep, I am. I got bumped out.
They all have the same kind of. Black bloc is like
Okay, I see.
human rights violating, civil rights violating.
The overall thing is.
Mumbly, thanks for filling me in.
Civil War that's kind of open Let's see it work. Constantly violations wanted one more government. In 1939, it was well stated in their former government. 92, when Bush was president, Obama Bush was president, the Red Letter Initiative, the World Trade Bank, the World Trade Bank. It's corporate's been running the world since 92. That's what the Antifa's about. It's been a fuck job, and they decide how many people they want to serve them, and how many people they want to provide for. They come around
it is taking away the rights to abortion care for sex.
They come around and thinking they're only somebody erected a monument in Georgia said there only ought to be 100 million people in the whole country.
Yeah, the Georgia Standing.
Yeah, but they pull that down from there. But as long as
Being a fucking asshole.
put up
I don't really like going up to people and trying to talk to them when they're not familiar with me. But I will just kind of walk around a little bit. So this is that blue line. Oh, what is that, red paint? Dr. G, is that somebody's channel on YouTube?
Everything. I'm not a conspiracy dude, but there's a lot of fucking.
Let's go say hi to Dio.
Somehow.
Yeah, it's a small crowd tonight. Yeah, let's have another taco.
Signature spoofing. I have a problem with that. I want the signature spoofing. I want to be able to download
I mean, that red on the top over there looks like it was paint. They had put some red handprints over there on the ledge. And I guess they threw the rest of the paint up there. That must have happened probably the last weekend, like the protests, like in the beginning of the month, I think. I didn't notice it before though, so it might be recent.
Yeah. See, that's where it's.
They wouldn't have to be backed by gold. He's backing our goddamn security with gold.
Yeah, I think it was from last week. So now that I look at it more, there's a lot of shit on those rafters.
Gold is there. Nixon saved us from that. But he also said what kept him on that was that Phil Nixon before he died. But Nixon wasn't such a religious.
I know you wanted me to go up and say hi to Blaze, but I just don't know them enough. I don't want to feel like I'm hounding them.
Probably land lease. Land lease will pay back someday when Biden's kids are.
Yeah, I think somebody threw a bag of trash up there. They were talking about that it's been up there for 2 weeks and they can't do their job and clean their house.
Signal they were sitting there from the 1990s, and it's fucking working modern Russia. So they're using it as a test piece.
They got a $5 billion estate in Crimea. He just wants to drive
I think all the chuds left.
The world most powerful because they didn't have a port.
Hey, Jade the journalist, I think I found your channel earlier today. Were you live streaming? Were you doing like restreaming stuff earlier today? The bag could stay up there.
More.
Battle it out.
Yeah, I think all the right wingers left. There's hardly anybody over here now. They've got the right idea. They brought out a folding couch. Yeah, I think everybody left.
And then we got what we have here in this country.
Just more peace and quiet.
They're also saying Russia was saying lunar because they have bioweapons.
Mostly we have them in Ukraine.
But with the why have it's not like that.
Right on, Jade. When I get back to the house, I'll remember to sub on your channel too. I think you just started. I think I looked at it. You didn't have very many subs, right? A couple hundred. I could be wrong. I could.
At least it'd be a wide one.
I wonder how they would feel about that, trying to fish the bag down. I don't really care, but
the fathers and the boys got informed what really happened. It wasn't sucking sand. It wasn't helicopter failure. Those helicopters shot down a Russian myth. Now maybe that's what they tell fathers. You don't want to blame them. Blame Army for having fucked up helicopters. Who knows? Just blame them nothing. But still, it could have been World War III.
It's side turn. Your puppy dog. I've seen you like on different feeds.
Well, we'll get you some more. We'll get you more subs.
One tear gas, some kind of nasty.
Supposedly there's a new gas they use. It's called CM gas. And it was 10 times more potent than CS. Because they're up in Elizabeth Park, there's a rally, and they walk down and then they walk back all the way around, and the head got up that way, and so they started walking down here, and the gas, the breeze is just blowing down that way. The gas like 200.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. I gave my gas back to this older lady. She was about 80 years old. But she just walked. She was just like walking around like that, just like drooling. I'm like, here's my gas.
Circling the drain. You gotta walk with a bounce, keep the lymph system cleaned out. Bounce up the channeling fighting you're going up, cramp, your lymph system's going up too, up right down the middle, you're going to certain part of your back.
Yeah.
Tubes all the way up. Yeah, going up. It's still going up when you're going up.
In reference to me like doing a live stream driving around town, if anybody can think of any ideas, feel free to put those in chat. I'm sure I'll already go down by the river, up by the Battleship Memorial. It's a nice little spot. You can usually park along the side of the street there. I don't know if I've ever actually been up to Mount Tabor or not. I've been to Rocky Butte, I think is what that place is called. It's got some kind of a walled structure up at the top of the hill. From some angles, almost looks like a castle. Actually, yeah, I think it's called Rocky Butte. My very first trip to Portland, I took an Uber out there. This is back in 2021.
I hope you fucking die in a fiery car wreck that burns slowly. Or maybe a wood chipper. Burn.
Yeah, John, thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming out.
No
there you go.
Smell out here. It's just not smelling you, but it was that smell before you mix that shit.
I see you walking there.
It was a friendly honk. I only honked to be.
Oh, the weird honk. Oh no, it's okay. I mean, I had my back to the street. You didn't know if I was going to take backwards.
I'm a native New Yorker, so yeah, only because you had your back to the street.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. I appreciate it.
See, that's the only thing. My only driving complaint. I've been here 8 years now. I love the Northwest. Don't get me wrong, but Portlanders should honk the horn more like New Yorkers do, because informational honk, merging, move out of the way. It gets people. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, honking's not a bad thing.
I got to work my day, my security job tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be back here until next weekend, but I will be. I don't have anything. Monday? What event's going on? Oh, President's Day. So it's just going to be a day that they're going to get together. Okay. I'm going to try to get more in the loop with that. I heard somebody talking about there being a march somewhere tomorrow. I don't know any of the details. Yeah, but I'll get more connected with it. Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah. I'll get like next weekend's stream scheduled, and I'm trying to think of something like drive around town in one of these afternoons during the week, just so that people can sit there and chat and stream, and I can show off some places around town in the daylight. Just a little change of pace, something a little brighter. You know, a little bit more upbeat.
Yeah, if you go in, there's 5 neighborhoods.
Yeah.
North, northeast, southeast, southwest, and
Yeah.
Guys on the other side of the
or even
line,
go out to
look at
Beaverton too. Beaverton's trippy.
Which one?
Beaverton.
Oh yeah, I've been out there a few times. Oh hey, hold on. Hey, that's the guy who was talking about the march. Hey brother, can I ask you a question? What's his name? Hey, can I ask you a question? Did you say something about a march tomorrow?
No, I was just saying, I heard a lot of rumors that something was happening, so I figured that there might be a march, but I have no idea.
Okay, John was just saying, he said there's going to be a big group down here on President's Day Monday. I don't know, I'm out of the loop with like elections. I only see the big ones. But yeah, so I didn't know what was going on, if anything in particular.
That's good to know. I'll try to see if I can find something on that too.
Awesome. I won't be out here until next weekend again, but I'll hear it somehow. I keep up with this guy a lot, so you seem to talk to him quite a bit. I think he's out here during the week, so yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, so John was saying something about Monday, President's Day. So I'll look into that, and if I see anything particular, I'll make a stream for Monday. I'll come down here Monday.
So
that's if I see something.
What I do is I look at all sides, even foreign sides.
What up, Portland?
Hey!
Hop back up on the sidewalk here instead of the roadway.
I'm your greatest friend.
Read some of these chats.
And I like to be friends with everybody.
Scorpio runs the gamut from Charles Manson to
Galactic, what's up? How you doing?
Roy and Dale Evans, you know.
I'm doing good myself. It is dry in the air. It's Friday the 13th. We'll give a little pan around. There's not very many people down here, honestly. Looks like Operation Inflation's all packed up. And there's just a couple people over on this side. I think she streams. You know, just the hardcore protesters here.
But trust me, the paranoia is real though, for sure.
Okay. So that's starting to make a little more sense. Yeah, Galactic, it's definitely quiet down here. All the right-wingers have already left, I think. They floated around for a little bit. And the agents in the building here came out a couple of times, mostly without incident. But Jade, that makes more sense since that restraining order will have expired. No, there's been no incident since the restraining order is in effect.
I could almost not perceive most of the shit because by the time I realized I was tripping, I was blacked out for a bit.
Yeah, they've stuck to it. Dude, and on that note, I was looking over some of my other video, and if anyone else was watching it or they were down here on the 31st or the 1st, were they not throwing flashbangs up in the air and having them explode like airburst mortars to harm people? Because I swear I seen a bunch of flashbangs go off in the air. Yeah, Peggy, nice to have you through. We'll see you next time.
This is where I actually got some visual.
Yeah, they were. They were throwing them up in the air and having them explode over people's heads.
And as I said, all I could see was literally
Yeah, it was like throwing shrapnel. It's just straight. That's stupidity. It just goes to show that they wish they could actually be harming us instead of just gassing us.
But about that one story, about that one story, and he said, yo. As he says, yo, his face, like I could see his face up here, but everything else was all tricky. But like his face came out of like the patterns. And then over the next it's a relatively quick trip. Once you start coming out of it, it's like a minute or two.
Yeah, it's just like their messages they were piping out earlier, threatening the use of chemical munitions, regardless of the restraining order. Just a scare tactic.
Why not the kiss?
Oh, no shit, right? Yeah, I think I got some of the use of flashbangs in that matter. Not the original gassing on the 31st, but the second gassing after the sun had set. And I was actually filming from up on the hill over here at that time, but I swear I saw some come out and do that.
You up, bro? Peace out, man.
Gates opening.
I had a car.
Where's your license? Did you get your bonus yet? It was covered. Did you get your Nazi bonus? It was covered. That's right. It was covered. No plate. Fuck you! Federal judge, put your ass on timeout. Dirty fucking page doesn't have sex. Stay in your pink tank, bunch of fucking pigs. Stay in your fucking cage, Nazi!
Jade.
You're so fucking stupid, they had to lower the standards for you. That's for you. You were so fucking dedicated to lower all the standards. You're like, you fucking I challenge you on push-up contest.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep my eye on things for Monday, like how we were just talking in chat. I mean, if they're itching to gas us, they're gonna do it on Monday, regardless of the size of the crowd. I can almost guarantee that. I mean, it was the 31st. I think it was the day that the march in the park just north of here started. The crowd of 3,000. I mean, they did it on Sunday as well. My footage for Sunday was a lot better. I was having reception issues down here on Saturday. Blaze, people want to say hi for you. Yeah, and it seems like all the Democrats except for John Fetterman are standing ground on the funding this time. They could shut it all down at this point. I don't give a shit. I'm not on food stamps, but you know that they'll try to pressure everyone. But yeah, they shouldn't be funding them at all. Not another fucking dime. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my people. Oh, okay, you're good.
Hey, there's a shutdown going on, huh?
I mean, with the funding, it looks like it, because the Dems aren't going to budge this time. I mean, there might be like one, but there's enough Republicans to stop it now.
What do you mean, the Democrats will stop it now, or no?
Yeah, I think what I had seen last was Fetterman was one that voted for it on the Democrat side, but there's quite a few. There was like 6 Republicans.
6 Republicans joined.
That joined Democrats. But the vote isn't actually happening yet. I don't know when it's supposed to happen. It should be soon, but yeah, it's all connected with the government shutdown.
If it didn't happen today, it's not going to happen anytime soon, until Tuesday at least.
Yeah, probably. I'm out of touch with certain things.
Well, it's President's Day this Monday. So.
Yeah. And I mean, I was just being told that there was going to be a big crowd down here on Monday.
Oh,
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, it's also the day after the temporary restraining order expires for the gassing. So I don't know. I might stop back by on
the
Monday.
day of the temporary.
It's not?
I think it's like probably a little bit later in the week.
That's what I felt, because after the beginning of the month and the gassing.
I think it was on Tuesday that it happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's out there somewhere. I mean, one of the people on my team have that specific. But
If it's 2 weeks, it's definitely not Monday.
yeah, it would make more sense if it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Maybe that'll be different.
I don't know. I need to check into some things. Now that I've been out here and I've actually been thinking about it, and I'm not distracted with normal life, you know.
Oh yeah, you don't have a normal life right now.
I feel like I'm stretched pretty thin sometimes, but it is what it is. Yeah, they're gone. The crowd is thinning out some. So like a head count, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 25 of us down here right now. Kind of spread around. People at the line. Now Fetterman is he's a Tulsi Gabbard. He's a party trader.
I don't think it really
What's this, silly screw?
I think it is.
Spray chalk.
I don't know how it'll work in the wet pavement.
I know at some point. You know it's Put your job and kill yourself, Nazi! I hope you die in a fiery car and you burn slowly. They're coming. And if it doesn't, then you're
Are they coming back out again?
when they bring out the kids, I'm gonna say for the first time in my life, give me some head!
Oh, are you leaving your fucking inspiring things?
Yeah, it's chalk.
Yeah, I know, I gotta get up early.
It's spray chalk, actually.
Nice, we could go crush it.
It's gonna wash away.
Yeah, it's like chalk in a spray can.
I don't think I care about psycho homes. If it was on their property, I'd be like, oh, but you did. I did see that. I forgot.
Outstanding. Have a great night.
I got
Boot it till the 16th.
Yeah, so oh no, you're fine, no worries. As far as like other countries starting to prosecute people in the Epstein files, I think that that's pretty awesome.
It's about to get crazy.
Oh, clean your fucking driveway.
Everybody's sleeping.
You're fucking sitting nonsense.
We're all like that. Egregious.
No, they just
Wow.
Listen, animal guys are really crazy. I'll say, just put myself in. Those guys are like,
Quit your job and kill yourself.
oh, it's fucking.
That's the option. I don't know. Or fucking be ashamed. I don't know. Fucking live your life in shame.
When you get older, that shit is gonna rattle around your head.
That's right. If it isn't already. Good.
I'm not old, but I didn't see the shit like me. Did I think about it with another? I go, you know, just like, I will. I'll do this day.
I don't even see the props for the
Yeah, they're on the other side shining a flashlight.
No. That other fucking exit they said he's with you! Get your fucking permit!
It was good for 2 weeks.
They did come out like a couple days ago, and somebody on the other side, black guy, they just walked right over here.
Which like I fucking put this like look I put like do not what do you mean like adjust it, but then when I do it like you can see it's one there I do it there and then the one like this. I don't want it to do that.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Daddy, when you fucking Nazi!
I don't know, they're probably gonna run out of it. They're probably gonna run out of there.
Yo, guys.
We see you!
Yo.
Hey, they're on the side gate.
Look at that. Look at that. Right here.
They try to come out the back. Yeah, we see you, Nazis!
I think they're videotaping this.
Fucking, what are you looking at?
Probably.
Fuck you!
They gotta have cameras in there that they like zoom in on your
What do you want? Get the fuck out, Portland!
How many views you got?
Close the fucking gate, idiot!
Get the
Fucking idiot! Close that fucking gate! Fuck are you doing chilling there, you fucking retard? Get back in your fucking cage, Nazi! What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, he's just standing there. I can't
Yeah.
even
Go back. Good night. Go the fuck back inside, idiot. 10:30. Go home. Why don't you leave? Why don't you join the church and get the fuck home? No one wants you here. None of us. Not here, not in the building, not anywhere in this neighborhood, not anywhere in the city. We all know one fucking why you here. Nazi fuck.
Never mind. Well, that's another thing, bro. I don't even wear my sightseeing. I forgot it one time. Now everybody knows my face.
More than likely, they'll come out of the door to the right.
Possibly, yeah. It's not like we're doing anything illegal.
I mean,
They ran away.
I don't
and
think
whoever
that that's
threw
gonna
that
stop
shit, they ran off anyways. So it's not like any of us have
They didn't
done
even try to chase after them.
No.
Dude, so they're like all short and fat. One time there was a guy in a unicorn mask. They didn't even. One time they almost chased him.
Yeah. Sometimes they chase, sometimes they don't. It's very speculative.
Chase me.
I feel like too that they might.
Door, gate, side gate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, hand him over to the.
Oh yeah.
I mean, do you think you need to have a face mask?
Oh, absolutely, it's eating them up.
I'm saying, do you think you need to have a face mask? I just feel funny. I mean, like, don't make it easy. And I pulled out my mask. I mean, you're like, you and I doing this for like, you can see it. Yeah. You're really. Plus, you know, if you get caught doing something illegal, they charge you extra.
Well,
I think it's for people who do more crazy stuff who don't want to get caught. If you're normal,
if I get caught with this on the other side.
Yeah, Bumblebee, I didn't see anything. I was watching the scene.
Or I think
One night I walked back to my car and I pulled it up. I don't know if I was rolling on my head like a little bean or something like that. And I looked up and there's a guy that I knew. He's like pulled up on the I saw him come up and he pulled off and he was like looking at his phone or something. Like
Yeah, I saw a message that said PDF or PD file, but I didn't see anything else in that message that
Dude,
was.
you know that one MAGA helmet guy? Dude, he was literally, I saw his face. Dude, he has a whole beard.
The tinfoil hat.
Yeah. Not the, I don't know if it's, he has like a helmet.
His name is Vlad the
I don't know if it is, but he's always like this.
See your
He's
fucking
like,
stupid green light, idiot! Fucking do
They're
it!
all like that.
Dude, he looks so young.
Go ahead inside,
He pulls on his
dumbass.
mask. He has a whole beard. He looks like a grandpa. Dude, it makes it even more so. Dude, how are you talking like this?
Yeah.
You're like, dude, you're like, what, 40, 50 years old? You act like some 15-year-old. People never grow up.
They're enabled because they think
he was
they
like
they think that they're in the fucking 1,000 years.
You know, he was making fun of a rape victim. No, don't cry about it, baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're
Yeah.
You know, MAGA, remember there was a
I don't see a removed message. I see one from somebody else.
Yeah, he walked up to a rape victim and making fun of him using the tool that was used to rape him as a child.
I remember that.
And he was like, I'm not making fun of you pulling to that. You fucking bitch. Why'd you bring that up? Why you keep?
Yeah, I just looked back through my chat. I didn't see a deleted message from you, Bumblebee.
And I think that they get it eventually when it's brought to their attention. That's what they're doing. But they fucking double down.
They only care when it happens to their own MAGA people, right? When it happens to anyone else, they don't give a shit. Even like white people don't care.
Well, the whole narrative is like, you know, they're out here they're being nice and they're getting picked on.
Like, I don't want to ever hear like anyone say, all the immigrants are bad. All the immigrants support pedals. Really. I've seen people like straight white males.
There's been not one fucking immigrant. Not
all the
one
white
trans
female
person,
teachers get caught every day going after kids.
One person not like that on the fucking.
Well, I apologize if you
because if there was, they'd be
had a comment that was not
Clinton
cause for
fucking
deletion.
depose me. You know, let's go fucking court. Let's go live. And they're like, oh, we can't do that. You know, or powerful people in the
You
whole
see your
country.
blue light? What are you doing?
Well, did I tell you I actually might get the full like stormtrooper off? Literally, I'm thinking about it. Did I tell you it's actually my birthday today?
Oh, is it?
Friday the 13th.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! There you go.
I know, bro. I'm literally out here in my parents' life. My bro, I gotta show support, bro.
Yeah.
Plus, like, dude, I'm like ADHD. You know, I get bored being at home all day.
Happy birthday! Here's some zip ties.
I can go home and eat food anytime, bro. Dude, I was here at 4 o'clock. I was here for so long. Dude, nobody know the rain, bro. I was just right here by myself. Then the rain clears up, everybody shows up. Dude, I haven't seen this active. Do you see like that one girl in our side who was arguing? They're like all the MAGA, they had like little.
I saw something happening over here.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They were just arguing. She was motion. I'm trying to over here. How long did you hate eyes?
Oh, that's Steve Bannon looking guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I do the Mahalo to him, and he's like,
You think he's worth it though?
it's fucking lit.
Dude, I don't know. I want to see that fucking lit. I was thinking about it before. I didn't have any experience. I mean, she's the way, bro.
Yeah.
Because normally it's like you're only gonna wear like one.
We'll walk back across the street over here, just so I can get a wider angle again.
Beep, fuckers.
Did you already end your stream?
Yeah, mine's done.
It's probably why my numbers jumped.
Yeah, I told people that you were still on.
Yeah, and I'll be here till midnight.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I see some lights back there. I mean, I thought they were
Came up late for a second.
Yeah, it's all because you know they're watching everything and whatever the guys.
They want to so bad.
Yeah,
I don't think they have a manpower.
I mean, back in the day,
That's not just. Oh my God.
back in the day, even if you were a person was close to the line, they could grab them.
Yeah, just do one of these. They give them the room.
Well, you probably see how much it's going to when I do that, I'm on the East Coast, I'm on the West Bank.
Yeah, I could do that. We could get training from IBF. It's a lot. It's a lot true. We do that with our military. With our dudes over there from Germany and build the German army for internship. And so I'm guaranteed that they're fucking doing the same thing with them and South Africans and all that shit.
Well, welcome, Kate.
Why down there? How come,
And everyone else who's joined.
That's their favorite thing from other folks. Even though they can't go from there, that's still be their favorite.
Dude, I see the numbers. Because I almost forget that there is a door.
Yeah, because of how it's.
Uh-oh. They've got billy clubs in their hands.
Do you fuck each other with those
Dude,
sticks?
has he got a fucking tear gas fucking gun? He does.
They want to so fucking bad.
I think they're cleaning it. I think.
Well, they used to come out with a metal magnet.
Yeah, they're just
Back in
cleaning.
Halloween, somebody like put the threw the pumpkin down over there, and so they cleaned it up and then ran the metal magnet.
I'm gonna zoom back out.
Whoa! Whoa! Why don't you get back behind your blue fucking line? How about that?
Yeah, they got batons.
Is that what our tax dollars is going for?
But the one up
Taking
here
care of
on
the
this
fucking
berm has
girl?
got a tear gas launcher.
Hey, don't worry. The temporary injunction will be over. And
That's only another few days, guys. Then we'll go back to getting people fucking cancer with THC gas. They got copper and zinc in it.
Yeah.
Dickheads.
Dude, I just got over that fucking shit too. Like I finally got it all out of my chest.
Shit's been illegal since 1925 worldwide, and you're using it on citizens here.
Yep.
You fucking Nazi dickholes.
You're going to jail.
Back in your cage,
3
bitches.
years. You're
Back in your
going
fucking
to
cage,
jail.
bitches. Good little doggies. Good little doggies. Back in your kennel.
really yelled at for just to fucking do a little sweeping in 3 cars.
Yeah.
Don't forget to clean your tactical butt fuck stick.
Too scared to deal with the public.
That's the first time I ever seen him with the baton.
Yeah. That was
See, they're scared.
surprising.
They can't use that shit, so they're getting hit hard on it.
Oh, they'd be gassing this small crowd
I
right
think
now
you're
if they
right.
could.
Even though only one guy had any kind of real weapon on him, besides the night plate.
I didn't look. Sometimes they have like a pistol on him. Maybe like the leader guy in the back.
Well, the guy standing on the side over here, he was the only one that looked like he had either.
Yeah, he had a tear gas launcher.
Gun or whatever. Launcher.
Or whatever they call them.
You definitely don't want to get hit with one of those. I seen a guy with like ended up with 12 stitches and get hit by it.
Well, there was a kid, I think, what was it, Minnesota, got shot in the face with one and lost the vision in his eye.
No, that was in L.A. area.
Oh, was it L.A.?
They basically hit him point blank, but it was, and I think that was actually that might have been rubber bullets that hit him right in the eye.
No, I think he got shot in the face with a tear gas canister. Yeah,
Okay.
he shot him right in the
I
face
saw the
with
interview
it.
after, and he said he was never going to regain his eyesight. But I think it was L.A. Now, they had good footage of that one. I mean, I'm not saying that it's good that happened. Obviously.
No, but that there's the footage of it
Yeah,
that's
because
so clear
I mean
for
that's a
everyone.
lot. I mean, come on, dude, you got to be able to, because he wasn't really doing anything. Yeah, but they just make up fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah. The number of times that they pull people across or they bump into them and say they
when
got
they can
bumped
try to
into.
justify the killings in Minnesota, both of them, and spin a narrative. I mean, they'll just make up anything.
That's why it's important that we're filming him.
Yeah, no, and then, but that's what's when everybody can see it. That's basically like don't believe what you see.
Yeah, exactly. It took me half a second to think of the name.
What's that?
The name for my channel.
That's interesting. They actually got him to go sweep.
Yeah. Got to earn that pay somehow since they can't gas us.
Yeah, that was a pretty tactical sweep job.
I'm still waiting for them to do the
multitasking. Honestly,
Shit, sorry about that. I'm tethered again, so.
Sweeping and getting cars out at the same time. How come they didn't grab that guy and do the stuff if he's just standing there?
Oh no, I think he ran off. No, I think that guy was like on his way out and he just threw that shit and left.
No, he's just making a lot of noise.
Yeah, no, I think Turtle was just yelling.
So the guy that threw it must have left. Huh?
I think so. But they just they don't really have the numbers. I mean, it's the.
I mean, if they were standing right in the front,
yeah,
just
it's the bench squad, dude. It's like they're it ain't the starters of the team that are in there. Right now.
You know what? Did they have masks on when they came out that second time for the times?
There's really no ice to them.
They've drawn down the number of people that are in this facility that they have at the time. So they pretty much seems like we keep counts on cars.
Why did they do that? Well, I think because they had that 2-week injunction too, like they're not supposed to be able to gas us for a couple of weeks. So they probably decided, well, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we need to get the
numbers
detail
down.
on that when it expires for sure.
No, I mean, shit, I've seen
it's Tuesday or
150
Wednesday.
of them fucking come out before. We were like, what the fuck, dude? Like 3 cars come out with 150 agents.
So yeah, I'm gonna figure out when this TRO expires, and I think I'll come back up here that night. Once I get that figured out, I'll make a scheduled live stream. I think it would be important to come up here to make sure that they're not trigger happy already.
all the way up there as I was driving across, and you could see the smoke in the sky.
I came down that night, but I couldn't make it early enough. I knew
I was
something was going to go
hoping people
down.
should be closing the street down like a couple hundred cars, and they never came back.
Well, tomorrow night will probably be pretty good numbers. I think.
Saturday's usually a little bit better. Also, should be dry to
Someone lost a lightsaber.
They were saying something in chat about how they were going to vote on it again today or something, but they
with hearings scheduled to determine the longer-lasting preliminary injunction to be
What are their cameras?
It
Someone's
doesn't say
telling me
when.
they have new ones that are like, that can probably scan your eyes from all the way up there.
So they probably got 4K and 8K, but I don't think they can. What are you telling that one again?
ACLU of Oregon wins emergency order to stop on February 3rd.
That's clear enough that they can recognize us. Yeah. Iris scanning
But
technology.
what's the date today?
13. 13. So 14 plus 3 is 17.
Oh, no, they got they definitely
Oh,
got.
as far as that, it's not that good.
They got facial
business
recognition.
So the 17th.
They do, but it's not very
TRO expires on the 17th.
They'll get like a 97%
I'm one of the first faces that's actually better than the technology that's used for top at Microsoft. I work with them. It's shit. It's
You ever go on
complete shit. I love when someone tries to tell me about the technology.
I'm just telling you, if you go on PimEyes and test it out with even like blurry pictures of people that are like public people, you'll find stuff.
Yeah, public figures who have millions and
Okay.
millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of matched images that are going against the trained database.
I've done it for
Well, I'll keep my eye on the scene here through Monday,
third-party websites.
whenever I'm in the
and
area.
famous people too.
But I'll probably definitely set. I'm like 90% sure I'll go ahead and set another live stream for Tuesday.
Did you see the notices that were posted about the illegal campsites?
Oh.
They're talking about like these are illegal campsites. TriMet has one over there, and that one is a Portland.
They used to do that with the
I would imagine.
Yeah.
and all that over there, and they would just move it like over here, then move back over there. They play that game all the time. They used to they'd sweep.
Who do you think
What is it? That rapid cleanup? Yeah, or whatever. They had come through and clean up all the camps. And they take
They only
homeless
charge-
people's all their belongings.
Yeah, they said they'll store it, and if you want to come and get it, you know, that kind of
I'm
bullshit.
surprised that they're letting them even keep the shit over there at the.
I got my own conspiracy. I think we should say no to space-based data stations. Because theoretically, if they ever create fucking like crowd-controlled robots and control it all from an AI-based algorithm,
Well, it's funny.
Facial recognition on fucking drones, like in Ukraine.
Like rolling garbage cans or whatever.
They already have that for vehicles.
Yeah, but the thing is, but it's coming. You know, I mean, it's going to be like the what is it? RoboCop.
they got them at the hospital.
RoboCop. You have 10 seconds.
What was that movie with Tom Selleck and the spiders?
82.
Remember that movie with Tom Selleck
and the
and the
spiders?
Yeah, he was like a cop and they had like a little
Runaway.
Runaway.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and the spiders would go and assassinate people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking.
I didn't know that was Tom Selleck. That was
like Terminator.
that's an old movie.
Very close.
Yeah, didn't weren't those spiders? Didn't they kind of look like a freaking toaster? And they had 6 little spiny
Something,
legs.
Yeah. Like a fucked up tarantula.
And it had like an injector
Something,
in the front. Yeah.
Big movie in front of the old
Shit.
The first 8 doctors.
So when I saw it, what I had to do is
Yeah, but I've seen shit in Ukraine where they have drones that can recognize like shapes like tanks and go after the tanks. How put some facial recognition on that, or just like even target.
Kids are like have the cutting edge drone warfare right now.
Yeah. they're top of the
So
fucking
my
line.
favorite doctor
They
is
have
Tom.
robots going into the trenches and like either killing or
Yeah, and that
making
was-
people
well, because he
surrender.
was
Well, they have the also the
my
Ukrainians.
childhood,
I thought
the doctor brought me
there's
back.
one. It's like a little
So,
bit
he was the first doctor I
baskety
saw.
kind of
Well, I think
on
that's how it works
tracks,
for most people.
and it has a robotic arm and it grabs some dude and pulled him out. I thought they were
Imagine like
capturing
you're in a
somebody, but it's a
trench.
rescue.
You're at an RPGs, you have no explosives, you have a machine gun, and you see a giant robot coming at you, like you're pretty much fucked. You might as well surrender.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of it's called Last Frame, and it's about the last frame of like Russians going like the drones, and a lot of them. To show them like the secondary drone, the drones start flying around. These dudes are just fucking right off.
There was a period of time where brother.
That's how fucking scary that is. Or how.
Oh yeah,
how much
Jade,
it
I read about that one. I actually on the Discord I shared a video about how to defeat an LRAD. When the Discord's open up, it'll be under like protest resources.
Everybody's watching. That's why they
Whenever I find a video that is important like that, I'll share it. It was funny though because like the video was like 5 years old, or was it older than that? Either way, going to the comments section on that video is very enlightening.
But as it happens, cultured and you don't watch good movies like Predator. Where
I'll have to remember what the
In
video
original,
is.
there was an original Army program where they tried to have an object that would recognize shit, and they gave a bunch of Marines the choice to the ability to come and try to defeat it. And the two people that defeated it, they put a box over themselves and they creeped up on it because it didn't recognize the box. The box was getting threat. And another dude chopped down a tree and like a Christmas tree, and was walking forward going like, "I'm the tree, I'm the tree." And he went up and he touched it.
What's the evil doctor? The master. The master. Yeah. And we don't know. You don't know that. And so this is the coolest series.
Because I've got
There's no senior citizens. There's no MAGA. There's no people with muskets.
No.
I want to get like, would you guys all?
If they weren't here, I would be burning down all these buildings.
Are you guys down to like meet up? Maybe tomorrow we each bring a black powder weapon, and we're gonna
a blunderbuss.
We're gonna sing Union songs together.
Yeah. Fife and drum that shit. Just
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's not really any Civil War reenactments happening in Oregon.
Yeah.
You know,
could start it. Just have like a little 1776 militia
I'm
style.
probably gonna join one day, just because I got an 1858 Remington, and I'm in the market for a Sharps, an antique Sharps rifle.
Yeah, 4570.
Because you know the Sharps. No, actually, I think the
possibly.
earlier Sharps.
The LRAD that he made had like 5 or like 6 speakers on it or something.
Maybe.
But it was a very annoying noise, dude. Like I had to turn the volume off.
In the Civil War, it was actually a breech-loading gun, and you could use.
They like
paper
walked
cartridges.
close to the LRAD that they built
Paper cartridges,
and
you would
basically
reload your
like
paper
showed what the
cartridges
effects like
through the breech,
earbuds would
close
do
it,
if you just
and
had a hat,
A good marksman can
or
get
if you had
off
a shield.
about 6 rounds per minute. Because you're shooting, but with the paper cartridge, it's breech loading. It was the closest thing to like a modern shotgun type load that existed, really.
I heard
As far as loading was.
for the musket, they had the same thing for the muskets, and I heard a lot of the soldiers they had a fucked up lip because you have to rip off the top of it or something like that, and the powder would like fuck the lip.
Oh, of the paper cartridges.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love seeing.
I want to get into rolling my own, but the reason why is because I may or may not be in the mix because I was in a hospital for 3 days, and in New York State, if you go to a crisis unit, they write you up as involuntarily committed, even if you're just there for a few days. And I did so much research over the years. Hear me out. The Brady Act essentially. I never believed this shit. Well, not all of it, but like the Gun Control Act of 1968 was designed to take guns away from poor black people, partially, not fully, but partially, and to disarm.
They did that in California.
Disproportionately disarm poor people, and that's what the Brady Act did too. And here's the thing: the ATF does not define what held for observations is or what involuntarily committed is. They need to federally define these terms because they leave it up to the states. And God forbid you end up in a hospital for a few days in New York. You're involuntarily committed, even though you never saw a court. And the whole thing is the framework. It should have been tried in court by the ATF, by the NRA, in my opinion, a long time ago. Hear me out, because what's the in New York State, according to, and here's the contradiction of the English language that any reasonable fucking judge and any reasonable human being can understand. So in New York State, if you're in a crisis unit, you're only there. A 2-doc certificate means you're in a state of crisis and you need to be held for observation. They have no legal power to hold you there longer than an observational period, and that's how they define it in the law. It's written, a crisis hold is for this observational period. If they wanted, they would need to see an additional paperwork past that 2-doc certificate and or have a court order to really mentally ill you and make you there permanently, right? But you're just there for observations, and they write you off as involuntarily committed, so it's in direct contradiction to the law of the English language. It should have been tried in court a long time ago. And then you have the burden now because you're in the mix of fighting New York State, even if you're. I don't even know if I'm in the mix or not. And I did all this. I thought I was screwed, and I need to save up drop $5,000 for a lawyer. And if I want to get my CHL, which I don't, like I said, I might not even make this. I would send my prints to the FBI and find out.
It might be like localized, and they just don't have the
I'm waiting on
infrastructure to,
certain
like, get it
statute of
all
limitations just to be safe, and theoretical statute of limitations. And I wouldn't want to send my fingerprints to Cash Patel anyways and say, hey, Cash Patel.
Get out of jail free card, just inscribe on it. This musket kills fascists.
No, but hear me out. So, for some reason in the Gun Control Act of 1968, they fucking, or whenever they put it in there, pretty sure it was 1968, section 922G of the United States Code, you will find the definition for anti-firearm, and they're exempt from the Gun Control Act.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's why I bought it. So technically, if you're in the NICS, you can buy and have it shipped straight to your door, a musket, and then you can go murder anybody you want with it. But if you wanted to defend yourself, you can't legally have it loaded. So it just shows the law only is protecting against what everyone says is not true. From government coming in and saying, okay, we're going to control you now.
I did some research on the Second Amendment, like with felons. A felon can't own a gun. They can possess one. They can pick up a rifle and defend themselves.
Thing that stopped ICE from going full-blown Nazi is the fact that a lot of Americans have guns, and they would have just started getting shot right. And that wouldn't have, if gun control would have, if they would have, you know, thank God for the gun nuts. Thank God for the gun nuts. I hate to say it. I grew up, I have liberal parents, and I grew up in New York City, and that's how I feel. Thank God for the gun nuts, and everyone, not the gun, you know, the ones that are the good people, the good shepherds out there that would only use it to harm the wolf that's trying to kill the sheep. You know, not going out there like bullying people. Like,
open carrying.
It's a solid tool that every grandma should have in case some bad guy comes around.
Yeah. It's better to have it and better to have it and never need it than to not have it and need it.
Simple plus, you know, fucking
26 episodes.
Yeah, well, kids probably have a safe with a lock.
Just responsible.
It's not just child-proof, it's adult-proof. You need a fucking truck, you need a jack, you need real
gun
man
ownership.
tools to get into a safe.
Well, that's also the other thing is like more right side people. There's less people that own guns, but those less people have a shit ton of guns. People on the other side, the left side, there's more people with guns, but they have less amount of guns per person. All you need is like one gun. You know, you don't need 5 million.
I'm gonna get a sharp rifle, and I'm gonna go protest with a megaphone. I'm gonna have my sharp rifle on my back. I have a, I don't know. There was some TV show I never watched it. The guy was detective something. He was a New York City detective, and he had the shoulder harness. I got one of those shoulder harnesses. I have my pistol here. And
Python. Yeah.
I'm gonna have my shoulder harness, my pistol, and then I'll have my sharp rifle on my back. I'm gonna go outside a government building with a megaphone and say, I can shoot 6 rounds per minute plus an additional 6 rounds in 10 seconds, and this is not regulated because you guys are stupid. Your laws are stupid. I got a sharps rifle, and I may or may not be in the NICS, and fuck you guys. Look at my sharps rifle. I can shoot 6 rounds a minute, and if you think that's not badass, well, fuck you. I'm just gonna have a megaphone and ridicule them for like 2 hours straight and leave, and then I'll say I did a good job.
There's a guy in the Philippines not too long ago had an M1 Garand and like a whole fucking SWAT team after.
What is that, 30-06?
Yeah, he 8 shot and, you know, into a magazine and killed. And he fucking killed like fucking all 12.
Of who?
Of the SWAT team from the Philippines. One was arrested.
Where the fuck was he? In a mountain hideaway?
Somewhere in the Philippines.
It is kind of like a jungle-y type place.
Might have been in a small city.
I mean, I don't know. They must have been a really stupid SWAT team, and he must have been in somewhere where they weren't supposed to be trying to come and get him like that.
Well,
like
even modern level 4 plates have really hard times.
That's the whole thing. World War II.
They also had a training.
They banned a lot of the World War II weapons for a reason. You can't have machine guns, and even now, if your grandpa had one, you probably need to give it to the ATF at some point because it's not his anymore. He's the one who was allowed to have it, not you. Fucking. I don't know.
He brought his Maxim home from World War I.
Yeah.
That's been in the family.
Those are the guns that they really don't want you to have. But God forbid, in my opinion, in a full-blown, here's where the government's stupid. If they thought the gun control, they're smart and they're stupid. Of course, obviously.
Kate agreed.
A sharps rifle isn't going to be good against the SWAT team with fucking body armor and M4s. However,
That's why they need to hold firm on not funding DHS and ICE this time through.
And they're good. 1 to 2 inch groupings. Even Civil War rifles, 1 to 2 inch groupings at 100 yards.
Yeah.
So you're talking about pinpoint accuracy just as good as any modern rifle if you know what you're doing. At 100 yards, one shot's one shot. And if you have a lot of people with guns, you know what I'm saying? There's not that much need for machine gun fire in ambush type urban settings. If you're thinking of a mass modern Civil War, a sharp rifle could go a long way. That's all I'm saying.
Going back to Ukraine, there's a picture of a square anti-drone rifle, brand new, for like zapping, disrupting drones so they fall down. Right next to a Mosin Nagant, that was about 150 years old. Which is kind of like how far they've gone. That we have this, but that thing is still fucking usable.
Make them like they used to. Unless it's like a Bren, then those things were never any good.
One good thing about the
I shot at M1 Grand one time. My buddy back in New York had some cool guns. His dad, most of it his dad's guns, but he had I think it was an all original, like a fully refurbished.
Yeah, the Garand was an amazing weapon. I was talking about I think it was the French Bren. It was a top-loaded banana clip style, but
the Germans had the best. Everyone knows it. The Germans.
Micrometer on all that shit.
Yeah, fucking, the Americans in the trenches, they were dropping their shit. They're like, the fucking German guns? Hell yeah, the fucking German guns.
Well, the Gesturmgewehr is what Kalashnikov kept up, and they designed the AK-47 after.
My dad's dad was English. Apparently he helped train people how to drive the landing craft.
My mom's dad was in Africa, Italy, France, France, and then he went to the Pacific. And then he did some stuff, and then he wound up being a merchant marine right after the war. Hung around a lot.
There's this cool, the animations are better. Yarn Hub on YouTube, get like short 5 to 10 minute animations of World War II battles.
Oh.
And they're pretty cool actually from a historical point of view, because they do a good job. And
like
I've been watching some of those. Yeah, like on the Bismarck. All I gotta say is World War III ever starts, we need to make sure we have the Japanese on our side, because they were the most ruthless, like closest thing to a Viking warrior as far as honor and like fighting with virtue is concerned. You need that. So yeah, I saw one Yarn Hub video. The guy who invented you ever hear of the manned submarine? It's very briefly for a year or two.
Is that the two-man submarine?
It's the manned torpedo.
Yeah, the Japanese used in Pearl Harbor.
I'm not sure if they used the manned torpedoes at Pearl Harbor.
They found a couple. Wow. They found a couple. They didn't strike. Yeah, they drowned. Yeah.
And they were originally. I thought they were already losing the war when they invented them at some point. So,
they had them like right in the beginning.
Yeah, because according to this video, at some point the guy who proposed it, I never fact checked this. Him and his buddy invented it, and they were gonna test it, and then the military didn't accept it. Drive your truck through the gates. That would be sick.
That would get us gassed.
Yeah.
I would leave.
Park a fucking pound truck right out.
I would leave, but
fucking run.
Wouldn't you celebrate if you saw someone driving?
I've honestly been curious why that hasn't already happened.
Because someone doesn't want to go to jail for 50 years.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's like federal prison for 50 years.
Well, I don't mean like ramming the gate with it. I just mean like parking.
I rammed my truck through a gate, and now I'm in jail for 50 years.
Or just even blocking the roadway up here. Any of that.
Well, if they see a pound truck out there, they wouldn't be able to go and like look at it.
They might even send them to Guantanamo Bay. You don't want the Big Bob cock meat sandwich. You ever watch Harold and Kumar?
Better than one of the Harold and Kumar.
I'm going to mute this for a second, everyone. I'll be right back.
Chug.
Yeah.
Maggot person.
Which one?
She was in black.
Look at her act. Look at that big
Oh yeah, that's a big boy.
Dinner.
That's okay.
Dinner.
Which one? The girl? Or she's gone?
Yeah, I can't tell. She was all in black. She had her face covered.
She's squirrely. I said, let's see. Where the fuck did she go?
Hey.
I want to talk to her about Jesus Christ. Send me in. I'm an expert. I've been reading the Bible.
Well, guys.
I keep reading the Bible.
Yeah, I was going to say Chandler just showed up.
This is the president. Antifa. The federal, supposedly the federal government labeled him as the leader of Antifa because.
Oh my God.
Is that the guy that got arrested the other day?
No, I don't think he's ever been arrested.
There was
for
some guy
anything.
that was arrested and in the news, and they said he was the Antifa leader.
I might have heard something about that. I'm not sure.
He had a shirt on that said, "I am Antifa."
It's a concept. It's like saying I'm Spartans.
Well, apparently being a juggalo is only a concept until you go to prison, and they actually operate as a prison gang. The more you know. I saw that in this prison informational video on YouTube.
Huh.
Makes sense. It makes sense. I guess they're like
wasn't
a
on
unique
Reddit,
enough group of like followers. Like, I don't know. You'd think there might be a bunch. I'm sure the deadheads find each other in prison.
The deadheads?
Yeah.
Deadheads tend to not get in prison unless it's for selling things like LSD or. Yeah. Some of the most laid back motherfuckers.
Everybody has bad days.
Yeah. I was crashing on my couch. That's the worst fucking thing they did. One dude.
I love the Grateful Dead. Don't get me wrong.
I know Bobby Weir died recently too. Sucks. I saw Dead and Company 3 times.
I saw him down in Eugene like a few years ago. It was a really good show.
Yeah. I'd love to have seen him up here.
I think I saw Dead and Company twice.
He used to come to Oregon a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That Eugene show is cool.
Yeah, they were big
My
in
buddy
Eugene,
Casey was telling
Portland.
me he had went to see the Dead back in like '93 in Eugene, and he was telling me about how much more people were there, kind of basically camped around Austin. Because like the scene and the Shakedown Street, there's a lot of people outside, but he was like showing me how many more people, and I was like, oh, I could imagine that in the '90s.
Yeah, at the end of it all, they had grown so popular that people would just camp out.
For sure. They're the
You know,
greatest,
they can't get
greatest
tickets.
touring band of all time, and probably forever will be. I don't think that because of the internet age and people could just watch it online, I don't think there'll ever be a greater touring band than the Grateful Dead in the history of humanity.
Successful, and all the side projects that they have, like Fish, and all those other things.
Let me go on muzzleloaders.com and show you the Sharps rifle I want.
Yeah, they're trying to find anyone to blame to be the leader of Antifa.
Yeah.
They can blame me once I get my Sharps rifle.
The people that got arrested,
All right,
they'll
here's
ask
what I
you
need.
who's leader of Antifa. It's
See,
a fucking serious question.
This is about how much my motorcycle cost if I were to sell it. Like $2,700. So I might sell my fucking Suzuki for this. Just because I can, and I'm American. You know, somebody Somebody offered me an AK-47 with a silencer for my motorcycle, but because I don't know if I'm in the NICS or not, I declined. But if I was a criminal, see what I'm saying? If I was a criminal, I could have just traded my motorcycle for an AK-47, no FFL, blah, 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 blah. Fucking the government, man. They're so stupid. No. I get it. Gun control's good, but there are situations where it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. There's a reason for the Second Amendment. And we're seeing it right now, in our faces.
I want an M67 frag grenade. I should be allowed to carry one with me.
A bazooka. Flamethrower.
Well, they don't have grenades. The grenades are bad for good reason. You can take fucking 5 of those guys out with one.
You need those movie memes where like, dad who served in Vietnam's got a box of grenades and shit like that. My dad, he was in the army, and he stole a bunch of like the purple fucking smoke grenades. And I remember he popped one on the 4th of July, and it sparked and fucking sends a fucking shit of this thing, launched it off, and a fucking Chinook helicopter fucking flew by and then came back and was like scoping out the area. And my dad was like
when was this?
Oops.
Back in the 80s.
What, he just did it at like some fucking
was that
cookout?
Like active signal still?
Yeah. I guess they're like, well, that's fucking unusual.
That makes sense if it's a military signal. That's pretty cool. The helicopter happened to be in the area in the first place. Just happened to be there. Like, what's going on out
He
here?
was totally doing the platoon thing, the Apocalypse Now thing. Was like walking around with it. They got hot and fucking dropped.
The guy was probably looking.
They smoked
if
out
it's a
the whole
residential
fucking
area,
neighborhood.
was it residential?
Yeah.
The guy was probably looking, like, some dumbass must have fucking dropped it. Let's get out of here. That's pretty funny.
I don't know where that lady in black lived. She was there. She pulled him out across there, and they turned around.
I mean, he was saying that she walked up around the corner of the building there, right?
Okay, yeah, I think that had to be.
I want to talk to her about Jesus Christ. See this? So it's nice.
Yeah.
And then it'll breech load here. You flip, just switch, and this whole thing pops down, and you can load in your paper cartridge right there.
Yeah, you put the nipple caps on there or something.
I'm gonna have you gotta put a percussion cap on every time. Load up around new percussion cap.
Hell fucking that. Hell that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a sharp rifle. I'm gonna build my own little strap for it, and then I need an ammo belt, and that's gonna be the coolest part.
No, you gotta walk around with it like this.
No,
like
the
a
coolest
low
part is gonna be when I have an ammo belt with my hand-rolled paper cartridges that I'm gonna roll myself. I'm gonna use some beeswax on to seal up. So this was the military method, the army method actually of slightly waterproofing their paper cartridges. They would use a mix of beef tallow and beeswax. Yep. And you melt your little beef tallow and beeswax and you smear it on, and you got a nice little layer of wax to keep it waterproof.
I was watching this.
I'm probably going to cut the stream in about 20 minutes. It's getting close to midnight. 11:25.
He was like a new guy. I didn't understand it. He find like
See, at quarter to midnight.
Nowhere and not realize what it was. And then somebody said like it's because there used to be a tree there, and the tree caught all these rounds, and the tree finally fell over eventually and rotted. And so you don't see the tree anymore, but you just see all these mini balls. So it's like all these will be things that people do.
There was an interesting thing when I was in New York. I had a professor. Professor Jones.
No more. I need to get down to Eugene sometime.
And he had a NASA grant. So I kind of had the impression.
He's going to go out to Nancy's Creamery. It's the old Springfield Creamery.
He was a geothermal chemist with a NASA grant. So he probably touched the moon rocks. That's what I think, but I'm not sure.
I heard that shit's like really costly. And like made all the astronauts sick because it's all jagged and very dusty.
And
it's like breathing asbestos dust. Yeah.
But I had took a class with him, environmental science and the next generation of space. I took 100 level classes with him that he taught just for fun because he was an enthusiastic, distinguished professor who taught a lot of 100 level classes for fun, even though he was a high level chemist. And I was in the entry-level classes where he more got to preach than like teach in a way. He taught a lot of stuff though, obviously, but so I need to come up here and take a
Oh, okay. The one was in the mouse costume. That was called they fought more like that.
Oh, right.
And they were chasing each other.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But, so she was acting
One interesting thing about, so in New York, when I would drive up from New York City to Albany, you could see a lot of old.
Do they have
stone
her?
walls. And I was wondering if they were.
Do they
from
have
the Civil
her
War
location?
or something? Probably not, because it's all the way up north. But I was wondering what they were from, and when I had asked.
I had seen some people restreaming some feeds
And it was from
earlier talking about it, but I hadn't seen anything in the news.
It was all farmland.
Well, I hope they
kinda
do.
in between
Absolutely.
New York and Albany.
I did see something they had mentioned because they got that Ring camera footage
Is they left
that they
one
thought that they had
tree
seen a
as
tattoo on the man that was at her door.
And that way the farm animals needed
That might help
shade.
identify
And
that
as the
person.
forestry grows, he
But I
said
haven't
he
heard
went out and,
anything
like-
else about it.
Well, I don't know if it was that same professor or if it was actually a different professor, but he went out and plotted and found that there's one kind of 200-year-old tree. All the other ones are like 70 years old, and it's directly kind of in the middle of where the property.
I'm pretty disconnected with a bunch of stuff that's still happening
And
around.
they had the shade tree,
the world.
one in the middle. They should have left a couple more.
Like
maybe,
I've watched
but that's how they did it.
zero Olympics.
He also went to old homesteads in the 1700s or tried to find them.
And honestly, I think curling is the most exciting event to watch in the Winter Olympics. I don't know why.
With like daffodils and flowers that they planted and left, and then it stopped took over.
I would love to bring so I could bring a metal detector to D-Day to the beaches on Normandy, but I think it's a war grave, and you're not supposed to take.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that kind of stuff. I mean,
that would be cool,
they've
though.
all
Just
been.
saying, that would be cool
Yeah,
if you could.
I would think that those beaches have probably already been picked clean of any
probably.
artifacts. From,
But I'm just. It was such a big invasion. Yeah, there's got to be stuff washing up still.
Yeah. What is it? History Underground is a channel on YouTube. He does a lot of.
Maybe I'll buy an artifact one day.
Oh, I think you can. I think you can. Like get helmets. You ever watch those people go out like magnet fishing? Yeah. Like some of them do it like by military bases, and they're pulling up like fucking grenades and shit.
I think would be cool. Even just a crushed fucking bullet, you know?
Boycotts!
A crushed bullet would be cool.
I like the shuffleboard too. Mari, do you know of any good places that has a good board? We'll have to do that. I haven't played in, it's been a few years, but it's fun.
The modern muzzle loaders are like $200, but some of them are classified as they're not technically antiques. Yeah. According to the way the law is written. So I need $2,000 if I want to open carry. I need $2,000 for a sharp rifle.
Just check out the inner bore because all the powder back in the day was kind of acidic.
For sure. Well, you have to clean, and they're replicas, so they're modern built. They're reproduction. Most of these. It's funny, you know the term spaghetti western? So it's because they were filmed in Italy. Now there's new life to the term spaghetti western because the main Civil War reproductions are all built in Italy, actually. All the American Civil War reproduction guns. There's a company, Pieta, and there's another company. The other one, Uberetti. Uberetti is actually owned by Beretta. Both of those are Italian companies, and there's like a third Italian company, and they're just good at making guns. They've always been good, just like the Chinese.
They make a lot of firearms.
We're just
Is this
around.
Twitch?
It's YouTube.
Hey, if you do
So
something
you have
good,
like
you do
1,000
something good, you make
subscribers?
money.
Yeah, I got 1,300 now. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
Well, a couple other restreamers had their viewers raid my channel
You get what you pay.
and got my numbers bumped up. But this is back when things were still crazy. So restreaming my stream.
Summertime, you mean?
No. Just beginning of the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 31st and the 1st.
If you
both
brought a
those marches.
full-sized Civil War cannon out here, and
But yeah, I
pointed
hit
it
the
at
4,000
gate,
mark
do you think they would've
for
listened?
valid
No, I
watch
think so,
hours.
yeah. And you'd be on a watch list.
But
of,
yeah, I mean,
this guy.
What if it was
calm doesn't
unloaded?
bring the views, but that's
It's
fine.
just
You
a-
know, I'd rather it be like this.
It's like, you know, if you point a gun at somebody.
But I'm gonna try to
They
think of some
label me a
things to do through the
domestic
week.
terrorist and put me in Guantanamo.
Because I only come up here on the weekends, you know, when there's crowds or when there's an event or something like that.
Okay.
One of the greatest scenes in American movie history is when the chief breaks out of the mental institution and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Wasn't that filmed here in Oregon?
I'm not sure, actually.
I think it was.
With Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
That's all.
I know.
You know, that's fitting because it was written by Ken Kesey, who lives down in Eugene.
Yeah. Exactly.
See, I know my dead history.
Yeah. We were just talking about that actually. I was mentioning to
But I
Mari.
think that's one of the greatest scenes in American cinema history when he kills the chief. Well, the chief kills him and breaks free because after they lobotomize him.
Yeah. That's a good movie. It was a good book. Did I ever read the book? I don't think I ever read the book. Just watched the movie.
Nice little late night crew you have here.
Yeah. I told him I was going to call it at a quarter till. I'm hungry. I got to eat. I only had like one slice
So
of
what if
pizza
I brought
today.
a cannon, but I didn't aim it at the gate and I had it pointing at the sky? And every time they came out, I screamed, "Ready to fire!"
No, there's only one way to
I think
find
he would
out.
get noticed. That's for sure.
We brought a guillotine out here one time.
They did?
Yeah,
Who
they
did?
made protesters. They set it up right here,
When was
and it
this?
was confiscated. But it can come back, but it has to be mobile. So they're trying to make one that's on wheels.
Was it a
functional guillotine? Yeah.
Was it a? When was this?
Yeah, that statement said we still got the guillotine.
Dude, I just noticed that gargoyle on top of that building right there.
I would have loved to see that. They need more of the guillotine. Actually,
Has anybody else ever noticed this gargoyle before?
obviously, with modern events, I'm a scientist,
Oh,
I'm a
man.
philosopher, so I had to do, and I just found out the guy was a doctor. Dr. Guillotine, you know, that it was invented for ethical reasons.
Yeah.
And it was to make it so that the
we were
poor
talking
people
about
could be executed with the same
One Flew Over the
dignity as
Cuckoo's
noblemen,
Nest.
Because the noblemen used to be
Yeah, I just noticed that.
they
That's
used to
crazy.
chop their heads off with swords. But the poor people, they used to just like rip them to pieces like medieval type shit.
Yeah.
And because of that, Dr. Guillotine.
Yeah, we were
said
talking about
everyone
One Flew Over the
deserves-
Cuckoo's Nest.
Especially when they started into mass executions, Dr. Guillotine realized they needed to do it ethically. And the French were so good.
Yeah, I knew about The Shining being
The
at
French
Mount
were
Hood.
so good with the guillotine. I need this picture. I'll have to find it.
It's fun to drive up there. I did that a couple of times before the weather started to turn.
My screen's cracked. So
It's just a fun drive, I think. Pull over and some little, pull out somewhere,
Well,
smoke a joint.
I guess it works.
Look at the clouds, traveling through the valleys and the mountains.
But it was on flats, and so it wasn't permittable. So it has to be, as an art installation, it has to be on a movable wheel kind of thing like that. Some stupid fucking wow shit.
They should actually bring a functional one. I'm sure it would cost probably about as much as the sharp rifle I want. I bet it'd be about $2,000 for a fully functioning guillotine.
Well, I mean, you got to make it yourself. So, I mean, just raw materials.
Even if you made one yourself, I guess if you made it yourself, you could be looking at $1,000 or less maybe in your budget.
It's a big piece of steel.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the money is going to come in. That the blade, a functional blade for that would probably be like $1,000 blade. But that would be cool as fuck.
Yeah, because like in Utah, they still
stars are starting to come
execute
out.
by firing squad.
That's cool. They should bring back the fucking guillotine. I think we should. I guess we never had it here, but we should. We
Okay,
had
so it was
hangings.
filmed in
They
Depot
skipped right
Bay.
over to the
We did
electric
hangings.
chair.
George Washington hung people for treason.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. They need to be doing that again.
Wasn't there actually like a hospital up there that they filmed it into? Or was that just a studio set?
But the drum and fife. There needs to be more drum and fife out here too. Drum and fife really sets the mood in my opinion.
A couple weeks ago, when they're gassing everybody, there was somebody out there with a gas going everywhere, and he's just sitting there
drumming while standing in a cloud of tear gas. Yeah.
There's that guy and the.
What's your name, by the way?
Oregon State
3
Hospital.
acre.
Right on.
3 Acre. I'm Bobby.
Bobby, how's it going?
What's your name?
You can call me Cams.
I'm Bobby.
Right on, man.
Is code name safer? Should I have a code name?
Code name is.
It'll make you cool, man.
Well, everybody knows me.
Well,
my online name.
I usually don't tell people this, but I started my own sect of Buddhism, and I am the Dharmapala Lama. So if you want to refer to me as the Dharmapala Lama or Lama, you can.
I'll just start thinking of the Emperor's New Groove at that point.
It's as much as a true passion as it is a philosophical science project. That's the best way I can explain it.
Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself.
The key thing about Dharmapalism, it's Buddhism with self-defense, and I'm keeping Buddhism exactly the same. I'm only adding in self-defense, and I'm explaining its karmatic implications because the Lord Buddha never spoke of this. Yeah. And actually, the Japanese figured it out, though. And interestingly enough, I'm working on a theory.
Jade, you're not wrong.
Have you ever heard of the spirit of the? Have you ever heard of convergent evolution?
Yeah.
It's a theory in biology where it explains how two different species can evolve the same traits at different times. Like bats and birds have wings and they can fly, but they learned this millions of years apart.
Yeah.
So I have a theory I'm working on called convergent spiritual evolution, and I'm suggesting that the samurai that created the Bushido code and Aristotle back in Greece, they independently discovered some of the same virtues and explained them the same, and they were on other sides of the sea. And this is an example of convergent spiritual evolution, which goes to show that
Grim, I don't think I've seen that movie, Kate.
We have scientific minds, and it's a lot of the things that religious people in Aristotle said are true. Lord Buddha described it as cosmic law, basically, that we have a duty to be good people, otherwise there's karmatic implications, right? And Jesus kind of said the same thing in different ways, in my opinion. If you're good, you go there. You're bad, you go there. And we need to do this to get there.
There's weird coincidences that happen in human history and all that. Like people from all over the globe couldn't touch each other, didn't even know about each other. They all invented the knife. They all invented the spear. They all invented the shield. They all invented the arrow.
Well, that would be an example of convergent evolution of tools.
You're right.
Use of tools. And but yeah, spiritually I'd say that's one step above, because it's really going into our altruistic nature, which of course arguably in evolutionary biology, altruism and warfare, actually unfortunately warfare is one of the things that led to our intelligence. So is altruism, though. The altruism and the warfare. We don't want to become an intelligent warfare species.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But if we become
I haven't seen it, but I've seen of it though.
Like the Vulcan. We have a choice as humanity.
I've probably watched some of it on shorts on YouTube.
Vulcan, but we have to get our values straight, and we have to get our logic straight.
The balance of certain times, certain things are necessary. Like Jimmy Carter said, war is always war might be a necessary evil, but it's always evil, and we need to learn to stop killing each other.
But I'll tell you where I got the idea from, because the past few years I've always been struggling. Why do I have mean thoughts if I'm a Buddhist? And I went ahead and justified it. And well, I might go to Buddhist hell for doing all this, actually, if I'm wrong.
All right, 5-minute warning, everyone.
Everybody has all kinds of ideas.
For sure.
And what defines you is if you act on it.
I got the idea from Japanese Buddhism, which is interesting. So there's Buddhism comes from Hinduism. It started in India, made its way to China, and then made its way to Japan. Japanese Buddhism has been there for hundreds of years, though, and so the samurai were largely influenced by this. So were the Shaolin monks, actually, were influenced. And it's interesting because the Shaolin monks are Buddhist, but they're also warrior monks. And they never actually had a prophet or some kind of spiritual guy claim to them why it's okay to do what they do, which is what I plan to do. So I'm helping out 100-year-old monks with my work, in my opinion. But I got the idea from Japanese Buddhism. Dharmapalas Dharmapalas are partially enlightened beings, and in the Asura realm, which is a different realm than the human realm, in the Asura realm, Dharmapalas slash through ignorance with their sword. And the thing about slashing through ignorance of your sword, in this realm it would be considered murder. In the Asura realm, there's no laws, right? It's a different realm, and it's actually seen as an act of compassion, and Lord Buddha understands this, that sometimes, because you need to teach people with compassion and like Jesus, turn the other cheek, right? But if someone's delusional, you can't teach them with words. If someone's trying to beat you to death with a bat, at that point you need to use martial arts to save yourself. And at that point, you're a Dharmapala, because a Buddha would just not fight back, right? But a lot of people believe in self-defense, and that's where you become a Dharmapala instead of a Buddha.
Protection of life
Exactly. You have to defend the Dharma.
In all spells and darkness surrounds.
Okay, so a quick little recap real quick. I'm going to do some research about driving around town, some spots to see sometime during the week, just for a little change of pace. Also, I'm going to double check when the TRO is expiring, and I will come up here again that day just to make sure that they are behaving. If anybody has any ideas about places that I could go visit on the little Portland tour, feel free to let me know if you have a way to contact me. And again, sometime in the not too distant future, we'll have a Discord open for conversation after the streams.
Focus! And then came the Jews around him and said unto him, How long until thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly. Jesus answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear
Absolutely,
witness
Kate.
of me.
And to everyone.
But ye believe not, because ye are not my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man.
I'm really looking forward to having a decent meal after
Of
this.
the Good Shepherd, Jesus wanted all of his students to be the Good Shepherd.
I think I had a ramen before I left the house. That was not enough.
The language is important because it's a literal. He's talking about actual sheep, actual herders, and an actual wolf. And if you were going to fight a wolf to protect your sheep, you might die, right? And that you have to do this, right? This is your livelihood. In modern day America, we hunted the wolf. There's some in Yellowstone. There was a pack in Oregon, but some fuckers killed them, and if I find out who they were, I'll beat their teeth out. They poisoned them.
Didn't they reintroduce those and they killed them?
There was one pack in Oregon, and some fucking hillbillies poisoned them.
There's one that get usually more.
And so there's no wolves. In my opinion, the way this parable would translate today, lack of government accountability is the sheep, and lack of government accountability is the wolf, and the sheep is the Constitution and our rights, because without them, we're going to be worse than dead sheep. We're going to be slaves. They're going to be sucking our blood. We're going to be sheep that are hooked up to blood suck machines, and we're working for the rich. Even worse than a sheep that got eaten by a wolf.
Well, it's another tangent of mine is what the sheep metaphor. The sheep don't exist in nature. They've been very good designed.
The way I'll explain the parable. The whole thing, he said, when he was talking to people, he told the people who accused him of being wrong that.
And again, everyone, I appreciate you coming in for the stream today.
And unless you see any of
I'm
my actions,
grateful that it was very calm.
then you shall do nothing. And they did nothing because
we're going to see how it all works out once the TRO is expired. We'll see how it all works out when the government shutdown coming up, how that fight goes. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate your help. You too, Mari. Absolutely.
It's just that when
We're gonna
you-
have to do another
essentially
local
he's
get together
saying when
sometime
you speak
soon.
the word of God to someone else, if they are
And,
a God-loving or God-knowing person, they will hear it. They will hear your
Try to
voice
enjoy ourselves.
now a holy talk, and you're not
Yeah, I'm
speaking,
gonna
but you're speaking a
pretty
real
much
truth,
plan to be
you're
up
not
here
speaking a
Tuesday
false
evening.
truth. This is what Jesus implied. Whether you believe it or not, that's
Just
only
gonna go ahead
this
and
is
make that scheduled stream when I get back to the
And
house.
so any other person now he wanted,
Unless there's
as far as
some kind of
individual-
word about about an extension or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out.
The point of it is that as long as you are being virtuous,
We'll let it
and
go
have
for another
good
5
intentions,
minutes while I
you're
get
supposed to
everything
preach.
put together.
We're all supposed to preach and advocate for each other.
$2. Yeah, it's not bad. Are you swinging by?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some bread.
I think I want.
Thanks for chatting, guys.
Hey, it's
right on the
llama.
You don't have to. Lama is that? It's actually a Tibetan Buddhist thing. I wrapped it, but like the Dalai Lama, Lama means teacher. So unless you accept me as the true Dharma, the one and only Dharma Pala Lama, I don't deserve that title.
Can you get your hands on some of that mad honey?
I can get better than
Yeah.
that.
Dude, I heard you can order that.
I had friends that made if you mute that, I'll say something crazy, but
I'll be right back, everyone. All right.
mimosa bark, there's some kind of tree or something that's got the DMT in it. There's a lot of it in Mexico.
Yes.
and-
Thanks again, everyone,
nature
and the
provides.
new subscribers that I may have.
The honey, what was in the honey though? Is that
Put that
DMT?
notification
It was bees that.
on
it was
so
just
you know
some
when my
random
streams are coming up
psychoactive-
next.
I forget what psychoactive substance was in it. That was pretty cool though.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Talk to.
Love you all. Have a great night, everyone.
Someone,
Thanks for coming by.
I thought he'd finally gotten out of the whole MAGA thing.
Oh, really?
And that wasn't the case.